and welcome to the Free Cheese episode 230. I'm your Joe Dix, joined by Ben Barris.
What's up?
Mark Augustiniak.
Hey.
Matt Sellner.
Hello.
The Free Cheese is a weekly video game podcast about video games brought to you once a week by thefreecheese.com. It's 2018, which means today is our annual predictions.
It is the
show.
first recording of the new year.
First one,
right?
which means it's the best episode. This is my favorite episode of the year that we record.
New year, new
This
cheese.
is fun. This is fun.
Yeah, we make our predictions. We look back at last year and see what we got wrong. Figure
Or
out
right.
Or right. I don't know why I jumped just to wrong. A little pessimism.
No
my
positive
part.
intent whatsoever.
I do have one question. I want to hear about MAGFest. I want to hear about football.
Oh God.
But first, I have a question. It's been burning. I need to know. It's been a year. Have you returned to the Cracker Barrel?
No.
Thank God. You know how I knew? You look healthy.
Are you talking about like the restaurant, the Cracker Barrel?
Last year on this day, Mark came to the show talking about how he was at a Cracker Barrel and was mistaken for a woman. And I asked him if there was something wrong with him because he went to a Cracker Barrel.
I think I remember hearing this podcast.
To be fair,
episode.
my mom wanted to go, and I was like, all right, we should go. I just wanted to go somewhere new, just try something out. And then turned out to be the worst episode of Reba I've ever been on. And
What's wrong with Reba?
Uh-oh.
nothing wrong with Reba. I'm saying it's the worst episode of Reba was Cracker Barrel.
When did we become a pro Reba podcast?
I'm just saying, there's
I'm
nothing
kind of
wrong.
okay with it when it
No,
That
I
television
am
show.
anti-Reba.
I never went out of my way to like watch it,
Metallica.
but when you don't have cable, you gotta pick and
guess.
choose.
You
I
gotta
guess.
Just be careful if
gotta
you say
adapt.
that shit in Nashville, because you know they carry down there. Just,
Oh, yeah.
just remember that.
Carry.
Fight me, Nashville.
Oh my God, we do have a fantastic show ahead of us. We'll talk a little bit about what we've been playing, and later on, we will recap our 2017 predictions and make some 2018 predictions. But first, how was MAGFest? You guys are both alive.
Yeah, we made it.
Yeah. Do we count Sunday?
I mean, I just went Sunday to take all the deals of like the buy two get one free shirt deals, which
Nice.
I did.
Yeah.
I didn't know that stuff happened.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the only time I'll ever really buy merch. But then it's also like I have like a little bit risky because a lot of shit's sold out. So you can tell they're just trying to get rid of like all their inventory.
It's all right. You
Yeah.
get yourself
Yeah.
a couple night shirts, you know?
Mm-hmm.
All they got left are those double XL sizes.
Yeah, it was dope though. I actually got a haircut just for MAGFest.
Yeah?
It's
Oh my God, no. I thought it was fake in the pictures.
not fake.
Oh God.
This
Nah.
dude,
Danny McBride.
Danny McBride, the Eastbound and Down, the Tennessee toupee.
Are you fucking kidding?
Dog.
The day Joe went red as a shirt.
You know,
Oh shit.
I remember we were
Normally you strap
everybody-
one of those things to the back of your sunglasses. You went.
Yeah, dude.
All right, let me start the nominees for 2018 Free Cheese Moment of the Year, the Unveil the Mullet.
Please put that-
I was rocking
Holy
this, dude.
shit. Whoa.
Yeah, dude. I had to do some digging around to see, who still around this area still cuts the mullet. It's a lost trade.
Yeah.
But
I'm fucking dead. I can't go on. This is the best thing you've ever done. How long are you gonna keep it for?
because I work from home and legit guess who has a work meeting in Washington D.C. next week, dude. So I have to get it cut tomorrow,
No,
dude.
you
I know.
don't. No, you don't.
Braid the back of
You
him.
go down there and say, "Sup, y'all? Guess how good it's been working from home."
Yeah, dude.
Let me greet you with my favorite color, yellow.
Yeah, you need to.
Yeah,
this
man.
has to stay.
Yeah, man.
You knew about this?
We saw
Yeah.
each other at
Oh
Mag.
my God!
I mean, we were at the rave
Didn't you
dancing.
see the picture?
I saw pictures, but normally he always has a mullet, but it's fake hair, right?
No, everybody said that there. Like, no one really said anything at first, like maybe 2 or 3 people. And then, like, as the MAGFest went on, they'll just be like, "Whoa, is that real?"
I mean, like, it went with the vest.
Yeah.
So, like,
Oh my God!
Like, we were even at the first night at the rave. The first night or second night was the rave. I can't remember.
second night.
With I remember like we were standing there dancing and whatnot, and these two dudes like this this close to them because it was like shoulder to shoulder. It was packed.
Yeah.
And they weren't even dancing. Like, they were just like staring at me, and I could kind of see them on the corner of my eye. This was going on for like a solid minute. So like I turned around and I looked at them, and they just didn't say anything. And I was just like, I didn't say anything bad. And I think one of them was just like, "Is that real?" I was like, "Fuck yeah, man!"
Yeah, it is. God damn, I can't believe you've done this. It's so good.
Yeah, man. But yeah, MAGFest was great, man. It was
Obviously.
Nah, me and Mark met up the one night, that rave night, and definitely, you know, just as soon as you wake up and start drinking, it takes its toll at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
I got real sleepy.
I killed my bottle of Kraken. That was supposed to last for 3 days. It only lasted 2 nights. And yeah, made some friends with the Rocket crew.
Oh yeah, we not even all of us were there that
Yeah.
night too. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just a small like, little handful. And then yeah, went off, played some like arcade games, and then
Nice.
I went to come back and look for Ben. Everybody was gone. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go and hate myself because like
No, when you went over to play that canoe game or whatever,
That was
as you walked
ridiculous.
by, I woke up. Like, we were standing
Yeah.
there, and I was like falling asleep while standing up, but I was trying to stay awake so hard because we were playing Soul Calibur.
Yeah.
But this was like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm just like, oh my god, I'm so tired. But no, definitely a lot of game playing. Pretty much whenever I go to MAGFest now, I don't really give 2 shits about the panels, unless it's something really dope.
this was the first year I didn't go to any panels.
I guess the only thing panel wise that I guess we went to was the Sonic Adventure, the Sonic
Would you call that a panel though? I mean, that was just a
jam
straight up
panel-ish. Yeah, it was just straight up jam set. Yeah, because
Yeah.
they had like a Q&A thing, which I didn't give 2 shits about. And
Was
then
it the same dude who was at the anniversary event jamming out? Remember that cool ass?
I didn't watch it.
Man, you gotta go.
You
back
watched.
and-
You showed me a bit of
Yeah.
it, but
You gotta go back.
so then my friends last night sent me this video. Wait.
Who's that?
That's Duke Nukem.
yeah, it's John St. John.
That's John St. John.
shit.
He
So they
voices
sent me that.
Big the Cat as well.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So they sent me that, and I'm like, okay, out of all 400 of us Rocket dudes here, I'm the one obsessed with Duke Nukem. Hit me up. But, like, apparently they were, like, there's some random-ass, like, hotel party on the complete
damn.
opposite side of the Gaylord. So they were like, yeah, after that video, he just bounced. And I was just like, dang, man. But, you know, what can you do? But, yeah, it was cool. I sent you the picture of Quake Land. What's it?
I got it. Yep.
Yeah.
They
I
had
didn't-
a class. That's actually my favorite, I guess, room.
Yeah,
MAGFest.
I never really like messed with the PC stuff there.
Yeah.
I like a lot of games that I wanted to play. Like everything was occupied. So many things are occupied.
Oh,
We had,
God,
like
yeah.
a long line. Like I wanted to play the F-Zero arcade machine, and that
Was there an arcade machine there?
yeah, man. As soon as you enter from the indie
Yeah.
games,
Yeah.
it's right there facing you.
Really?
And it's like right around those little arcades that everybody graffitied on.
Yeah,
it's right
yeah.
there.
Dude, I walked past that thing like 4 million times.
You probably saw the line instead. It like covered it.
There was a lot of that, and I found out, like, because me and that guy, remember Chad? Me and him, we were just, like, I think it was the first night. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and we were just playing, like, all the dumb, like, Japanese import games that were never translated. So you don't even know what the hell they are. But it was fun. 'cause we
Yeah,
were
there
just,
was
like,
some weird rhythm game.
Oh, yeah,
like
there was
that.
a ton of those. And me and him wanted to play Darkstalkers, and it was on the candy cabinets. So it was like, it was a single cabinet, but it was linked to another cabinet. So you didn't actually have to, like, stand next to somebody.
That's cool.
And there were so many of the, because that happened in Soul Calibur too. There's so many people there that, like, they feel they have the right to hog it up just because they've been playing that game all their life. And you're just like, I don't care. I don't fucking care. I played Darkstalkers 3 times, dude. I'm just trying to have fun with my friends.
Was the crowd worse this year? I remember you guys had a bunch of trouble getting hotel rooms this year. But
Oh yeah, that was a trip.
MAGFest is too big for itself.
It is,
yeah,
and it's only getting bigger, which is scary.
yeah.
Yeah.
Did they have to move? They just moved not too long ago, right? Like, isn't this a new
No, they've been Gaylord for a while now.
same place?
Yeah.
What am I thinking of? What moved? The anime?
Otakon.
Otakon did. Yeah.
Otakon's now at the Gaylord, I think.
Is
Right.
it really?
I'm not sure.
It,
Don't
I think
quote
it
me on
is.
that.
I think, or it's somewhere down by where MAGFest is.
Yeah, somewhere.
Yeah.
I
It
just
sucks,
I
though.
just know it's not Baltimore.
Yeah, it's just the thing is with MAGFest is it's a 24-hour con, so they have to find a hotel that's 24 hours because that's part of the recipe.
Yeah.
You know? Like you have people there at 5 o'clock in the morning in the arcade, like either high on whatever or just mad drunk or just mad sleepy.
Which is when I should have went to the arcade.
Yeah, that's actually the best time to go because no one's really there. You just play whatever the hell you want.
And like half the machines are broken.
Yeah, a lot of broken,
really?
a lot of broken arcade machines.
Broken because they're broken.
They
during
just didn't
this
like
week?
give them the proper time to set everything up. I think there were some games that were working, but only like maybe the machine itself was one, but not the screen or like I don't know. It was just each machine had something faulty.
I think age too because I would play Bad Dudes, and it was like the attack button didn't work, but the jump did. But Bad Dudes had two layouts. But it's the same controls. I think it's for like left-handed and right-handed people.
Oh,
so I had to play like the left-handed version, which felt really awkward.
No thanks.
Tetris, both joysticks controlled each other. So if my friend was rotating, he'd be rotating my block as I'm rotating his.
That's how you play Tetris, Joe.
Double Dragon was always 2-player, but the second player could not go down, but he could go up, left, and right.
Oh yeah, no.
So it's just like
No thanks.
you have to you can only find out by playing it.
Just play it like Dota. Stay on the bottom lane.
And my ultimate goal, me and Chad's, was to play either Dracula X or Rondo of Blood.
Yeah.
Cause I sent that picture of the TurboGrafx.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then we asked them because in the console room they have like all these different consoles set up, and if you want to play a certain game, you just ask for whatever game. So me and Chad went up, was like, "Yo, what's up, Rondo of Blood?" And he's like, "We have 5 TurboGrafx games. It's not one of them." I'm like, "What about Dracula X?" And then he's like, "Nah." And it's like, "All right, lame." And then when I went to that Quake Land tournament, it was just set up and everything.
Sessions, yeah.
In the back, I didn't even know this from last year when I went. In the back, they have like all the Japanese console.
Forgot about the mullet.
Still there, baby. Still there, baby.
It's going to be there for like the next 2 hours. You know that, right? It's not going away.
It's gonna be random spurts of me remembering it's there.
Joe's face is so red. He's on the brink of crying. And it was like that when we first started this conversation.
Him, like, you've had to walk around in public like this.
Yeah. You know how great it is?
I want to see you like go to the grocery store and order cheese. Like just walk up to the lunch meat counter and just like have a half pound of roast beef. And just dead fucking serious.
Remember that episode of It's Always Sunny where they take the shot from Half Ice to go to that weekend getaway thing and they wore the fake mullet? That's all I think of the entire time.
Yeah.
I look at it.
I'm sorry, I completely cut off your
No,
story.
it's gonna happen a lot because this bad boy's not going anywhere.
It is a bad boy. Bad boys. You were just speaking of the game.
Exactly,
Yeah.
right? Fit right in. But now and they have like a line of like.
Go. You just gotta go. You gotta
So they had
Just mute your mic when you gotta laugh.
They had like a Philips CDI set up, and then they had like the TurboGrafx and the TurboGrafx CD. And the game they had running was Rondo of Blood.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, so I was definitely playing it there, and I had to like put my face right in front of the monitor because I could hear the speakers. Because it was like an old TV, and I think it was like jacked.
Yeah.
So, but it was cool because they also had like a projector of it going in the back too.
Oh, that's fucking dope.
So when you're playing Rondo of Blood, everybody in the computer room's like, "Oh, there's Rondo of Blood. It's right there." Yeah, dude, that game is fucking dope, dude.
I don't think I've played it.
It's wild.
Outside of the like, when they put it on, they
put Dracula X on Virtual Console.
Yeah, but it's not the same one.
Yeah.
It's the American version. They did put the original in the Dracula X Chronicles on PSP.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you've got to like.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
You got to do some Simon's Quest ass shit in order to
yeah?
unlock that game. Like you've got to do a backflip over a waterfall and like
That's wild.
Kneel down in the waterfall for 30 seconds.
and you find it. It sucks though because they fucking. It's the same collection. It has I think it has it's Rondo Blood and it's got Symphony of the Night, but the Symphony of the Night version is the Saturn version. Which who the fuck wants
Really?
that? Yeah.
You know that was supposed to be the superior version of it,
Wow.
but because the Saturn was so fucking impossible to make like games for, it ended up being the way like inferior one.
But it
Yeah,
came
it
out
was-
now.
Mm-hmm. Got it. Yeah, we have it now. But nah, man, Rondo of Blood's wild, dude. It's like the old school Castlevania control setup when it's just 2 buttons and then the D-pad.
Yeah.
So when you have like the special, you have to press up and then whatnot. But I don't know, man, because it just feels like a prototype Symphony of the Night, if that makes sense. It's
Yeah,
dope.
yeah, that checks out.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to play it
If
eventually.
you can do it on, you can do it in that PSP collection.
Oh, no doubt.
The Dracula X Chronicles it's a 2.5D thing remake of Rondo of Blood,
Oh, okay.
and then you get Symphony of the Night. I don't know. I don't think it's actually the Sega Saturn version, but they redid. The bad part is they redid all of the scripts, sound effects, and voice acting.
What?
So it's like, even though the original, it is technically better voice acting than the original, I was playing through it and I'm waiting for the like, what is a man?
Yeah. What? Yeah.
And you're like, he's like, what's a man? And you're like, what?
Ah, man.
And
That
I don't even
sucks.
think it says that. He doesn't say any of those lines. It's like a whole,
That sucks.
it's weird.
It's
Part of the
funny
charm.
because then after that, I was playing the Jaguar,
Yes.
and it had Wolfenstein running on it, and I'm sitting there for like
Yes.
maybe a minute playing it, and this dude runs up. He's like, "Is that Wolfenstein on Jaguar?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yeah, it is." And then he's like sitting there staring at me while I'm playing it. I was like, "Do you want to
wanna
get
play?
on?" He was like, "Is that okay?" I'm like, "Dude, honestly, I don't give two shits here." And he was just like jumping up and down with joy. I'm like, "All right, dude,
No.
no doubt, you do you."
No doubt.
That's a band.
I know it's a band.
Yeah, MAGFest was fun, man.
Played a
I'm
little bit of Rock Band.
They
They have
did.
the
They had the
arcade?
thing in the arcade, right? When it was on the projector.
Yeah, the console side.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. I forgot what song I did.
Mute it.
Fucking wiggles when he nods his head. And I didn't even look at it. I could just see it
You
out of
just
the corner
see
of my eye.
You
All
just
right.
see it.
You're the host, man. Be professional.
Dude,
Hold it together.
if there's one thing that breaks me. Whew. Yeah. Good?
Yeah. I mostly just hung around the merch floor. Just kept looking around at art and stuff and bought like more prints than I should have gotten.
Yes.
I was about to ask if what you bought.
Yeah, I brought pictures. Sorry, listeners.
Sorry, we'll describe that.
So here's one of Knuckles.
Oh, that's dope.
that's really cool.
That's a
it's
cool
like
Sonic.
Has like
It's got that Sonic Mania vibe to it too.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
backdrop.
Bomberman.
yes.
Oh, nice.
Mostly the group from the Super Bomberman R. Looks like.
That's awesome.
These all same artists or different artists? You found
Those
throughout
first two were from one place. I do not have the names at the moment, but this is from another stand. So these next four are from another lady, and she's really good with her stuff.
Yeah.
There was a lot of Nier cosplaying.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
A lot of Nier
Serious?
cosplaying this year.
B2.
Damn.
B2B.
How many
B2.
went full on and exploded their skirts?
Pretty much all.
Apparently, I didn't see it, but there was one exploded cosplay and just ass out, and it was like the floor above me. It's like, if you look up and look, I was like, I'm not just. I'm too cold to move.
I'm going to be at MAGFest next year.
It was like in the lobby. Some original art she did,
Oh,
That's
nice.
wild. That's cool.
That's a phone dropping.
and then one from Full Metal Alchemist, Alphonse.
That's
Do I need to
dope.
watch that show?
That's dope.
I think it's pretty good. I'd recommend Brotherhood if
Alright.
you do. That's more true to the manga.
That's wild. Yeah, I didn't buy too many. I'm usually a print head too. Like I'll get there and I'll just buy so much shit. But this year I was just like,
There was another lady, I believe. I'm not sure if I think it's her company name is Night Morgan. If I
Night
have that
Morgan?
right, I might have that right. I don't know.
Okay.
She made a game called One Shot, and I guess it came out pretty recently. It's on Steam. She was telling me about. She was selling like pins and stuff about it, and
Yeah.
she was like, yeah, like it breaks the fourth wall and kind of stuff or whatever. Because like she complimented on my sensor glasses I was wearing with my
Oh, you still you're rocking those?
yeah, like with my costume.
Yeah.
And so we started talking about stuff.
I'm looking up the game on Steam.
And I was like, yeah, I've seen this character, but I didn't have the heart to tell her how I found that character. Because it was in one of those videos of the VR chat
Oh boy.
where somebody was just her character,
Oh.
but the guy wouldn't stop talking about Chili's.
like the restaurant?
Yeah, he would just be
Alright.
like, oh man, just one time I was in Chili's. And that's all he was doing to anybody. I wasn't going to tell her that. I was like, oh wait, I've seen this character.
I've never heard of this game One Shot though. I'm looking it on
And
Steam
then
right now.
so I decided to buy like a little like Steam key from her and like
Oh, cool.
about like $20 other stuff that she did.
Nice.
So that was cool. So
Yeah.
I'll probably play that when I get home.
That's
Nice.
dope. Yeah, I was.
kept seeing that throughout the sale. One
Huh?
shot.
Oh, one shot. I just never heard of it. I remember I brought this up in the chat. I wanted to buy a Sega Saturn, and I was like convinced. Like I got there, and I'm like, I think this is the year I'm gonna buy it. And like I went over to the it's one of the more main game booths that they have when it's like a lot of it's behind the glass panels.
Oh yeah.
And then he sells like a bunch of like imported games. And he was selling a Sega Saturn console by itself for $120. And I said, no, thank you.
No.
I'm not paying that much money for a Sega Saturn.
I didn't see like many games that were like. There wasn't a lot of people weren't selling many games.
There weren't.
How much was an N-Gauge?
Not enough. It's like, no, I don't even think I saw an N-Gauge.
Dang.
Yeah.
I saw you found that bin of games.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna look for F-Zero GX, thinking it was be a hard find.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's on Amazon for like $30.
No doubt.
That's used, but I don't know what that means. Probably no case. Probably just a disc.
Whatevs.
Disc probably really
Disc
scratched.
only.
Yeah. But yeah, I was like, oh, okay. Well, then I don't really need to find anything here. They didn't really have a lot of GameCube stuff. It was all like Super Nintendo, like any like super retro stuff. Like,
Yeah.
you'll find it.
Yeah, they usually stock up on stuff like that from the last mags that I've been to. It's like a lot of NES, a lot of Super Famicom and
Yeah.
Famicom games too.
I wish I spent more time on the indie floor. They have a whole section just dedicated to that, and like I felt bad for not really trying a lot of that out. But from what I saw, it looked cool. So like, I would grab like business cards and stuff, and just to like, oh yeah, just a reminder.
Yeah, yeah.
And like get that. But there was one thing all the way in the back. It was when we were at that rave and stuff. My friends were texting me about this mech game that was there called BattleTech, and it's at that indie floor, but hiding behind all these board games and shit. And because they brought in these pods,
What?
and you get into these pods, and you're basically playing like a free for all, like Mech Warrior type game. So inside, it's like the controls of a real mech. There's like a lever to like pull
Really?
you forward. There's a joystick to like shoot stuff. Like you have like little screen displays
That's
all
pretty dope.
around. That was really fun.
It looks dope.
Yeah,
It's not even out yet.
Did you do it?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That was really cool. Like you can pick your name. Like you can say whatever name you want it to be. It'll pop up on the
were
screen
you?
above the pod. And I was Snatchbox 20.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
Nice.
Yeah. And then like you have a whole list of mechs to choose from different classes of like light, medium, heavy, and assault. I picked like the best light one. It was a Puma.
Oh,
This game looks cool, man. I'm looking on the Steam.
I came in last, got no kills,
whatever.
but your points are valued by how much damage you do, not exactly kills.
Okay.
So I was running around, still trying to get used to everything. But that was probably the closest thing to me piloting a Zoid or something. Like that's what it felt like.
Give it time. VR will get there.
That's wild.
Yeah, dude, VR would be perfect for this. That was so cool.
So next year, you two are coming.
I guess we have to.
Yeah.
You want to do some near cosplay with me, or are you gonna shave a mullet as well?
I'm doing 2D. Just gonna let my junk hang out.
Oh man, how's football?
Oh man, let me tell you what. The Ravens looked real good on their bye week this week.
Are they in the playoffs?
No, they're out of the playoffs.
Playoffs?
They choked on a
Playoffs?
fourth and long, and yeah,
Done.
they're done. However,
So who's your can in the bag? Who's
you
your bag
know,
in the-
I saw the Titans in Nashville. I saw their game just randomly. Why not? You know,
Yeah.
tighten up.
You lay over in Texas, you're a Texan. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they actually won one of the most incredible football games I think I've ever seen.
This is the one you
yesterday.
texted me about.
Yeah, accidentally.
I get this. We're in the middle of having a conversation, just back and forth, and then he texts me and he's like, something. And I was like, what? And he's like, oh shit, wrong thread.
I was texting a buddy of mine who's a Titans fan, someone I work with, and I thought he texted me something because your texts were kind of like in correlation to what we were talking about.
Sure.
So when I saw it pop up, I just assumed I was in that thread, and I was like, oh yeah, the former coach of Oregon was going to come at halftime and reinvent the offense, and he's like, who the fuck is this coach?
I've done that, but it was the confusion between iMessage and Facebook Messenger because they have blue and gray bubbles.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
Son of a bitch.
awkward.
Yep.
Oops.
Yeah, but that was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun watching that game. Like I said, that was one of the best games I ever played. One of the best plays I've ever seen. Quarterback threw the ball. It was deflected. He caught it and ran it for a touchdown.
That's
Damn.
The rest of the 5 yards. And yeah, that sparked the comeback from 17 points
Shit.
down. It was incredible to watch.
Who's going to the Super Bowl?
Sadly, the Patriots and who's unlucky enough to face them in the Super Bowl.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's going to be the Vikings in the NFC.
But you think the Patriots?
Yeah.
Why?
You have Tom Brady. He's the GOAT.
Haven't they
Pretty
been there
boy
like the last
time.
4?
Yeah, it seems like it.
Uh-huh.
Not
They're
exactly,
one of the top
but
teams. So
it's Tom Brady.
yeah.
He's just that good,
Mm.
which is incredible.
Where's Dan Marino?
Retired and
This
making
is
video
out.
games now. Makes
Making
video
what?
games now.
Oh, right. He's in Madden. I
Yeah.
forgot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh. Speaking of video games, outside of MAGFest, you guys play anything this week? Did you get
Actually,
any?
I have.
Yeah, what'd you get into?
Yeah, well, I don't want to say it on the podcast before, but I'm going to have a lot more free time now because I finally finished making that model of that present.
I thought you were gonna say that you finally are gonna be unemployed when they see the
I
back of
know.
your fucking head.
I'm actually not going to be able to come here. I'm going to have to sell my car.
Sorry, go ahead.
But I made that model for Faith's gift that I was talking about in the text
Yeah.
earlier. So now that's said and done, and I think work is going to go back to normal this month. I'm already starting to play more games.
Heck yeah.
Doom. It's Doom, man.
Yeah.
Fucking love Doom, man. It's one of those games when you sit there and you're playing it and you're just like, fucking love this game, man.
It's so
This
good.
is so goddamn good.
What was that? What was that Daniel Tosh joke about like a jet ski, where it's like no matter who you are, when you get on a jet ski, like you cannot like smile, like you just smile
Yeah.
immediately. Like that's I feel like Doom is like the
It's
That's
the,
the
it's the
equivalent of
jet
that.
ski
Yeah,
video
yeah.
games.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've been really close to buying it on Switch, like
Yeah.
over and over again, just because I want to play it again, and I feel like if I'm gonna play it again, I might as well play it on Switch.
No doubt.
I don't know why.
Now, there's nothing additional in the Switch version, right? It's just
No, it's just
Actually,
a novelty.
it's
that-
probably
If anything, there's more subtraction.
yeah.
yeah.
yeah. Mm. Like,
Yeah, no reason. It's just like I kind of want to.
I feel bad for my Switch.
I haven't touched it at all. I did. Like I played a little bit.
Ever
of
since I
something.
found out like my Joy-Con like stopped really like being that thing.
I'll give you mine.
No, well, I mean I'm just gonna buy new ones, but I'll wait till the thing.
No doubt.
But Doom's good. Where are you
Yeah,
at,
man.
Doom wise?
Doom wise, it's like
You in hell?
I guess I can kind of talk about the spoilers.
Oh,
Like, it's the
dude.
part
It's
when
really not even spoilers.
yeah,
We all
yeah.
complain.
There's not
Yeah.
even a story in Doom. It's just like demons.
Yeah.
There you
kill-
go.
yeah.
The end.
So it's the part when Samuel Hayden, I guess.
Yeah.
When you go into like the robot for the first time.
Hayden.
say-
Satan.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I don't know if
I
that's.
I did not.
I think it's a bit of a stretch.
I don't
but
think you're stretching it just a bit.
No, I'm
but I
taking
can
it,
see-
baby. I'm taking it.
taking
I'm taking it. No, it's like when he tells you like what's going on and stuff.
Okay.
And it's like the first time you get the orb that gives you like either an increase in HP or
Oh, you're early.
in armor. Yeah, I'm still pretty early. But yeah, man, that game's just fucking so good. And been playing a lot more PUBG again. I did that pretty much all New Year's Day. So
Yeah.
I also have been playing a lot of PUBG.
yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't played a lot of it, but I played a little bit of it.
I played none of it.
Oh.
damn, we almost got this gravy train going. There was a lot of PUBG cosplayers at MAG this year too.
Oh, really?
A lot of
I
level
was-
3 helmets.
A
lot of
I'm
level
not sure
3
if
helmets.
I saw any of that.
Yeah, no, it was cool. Anyway, I'm like, did we even talk about PUBG the last time I was on the podcast?
No,
that
I don't think I didn't dive back into it as much
Okay.
as I did this week.
Yeah, I don't think.
Well, that new map's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Have you played
yeah.
the new
I
map?
haven't.
Yes, I have
Yeah.
played it.
And you
I probably
can't
played a few
choose,
hours of it
right?
now.
It's just.
Nah, it's
It's
random.
whatever. You know though once you start queuing because
Yeah.
the matchmaking interface or the area is different than the other map.
Got it.
And it runs a lot better. I think for this map, you can kind of tell they did not put a lot of shit in the background, like assets and stuff. Because I know it's like a desert type area. I think it's somewhere in South America, maybe. And
Definitely desert vibe though.
yeah, maybe not so much like straight desert, but like very South American, like even like Southern Texas feel. It's pretty dope.
Little bit.
A lot, but that is a map for sniping. Holy
yeah,
shit!
it is
dude.
very wide open.
Holy shit! A lot of hills and a lot of open.
Yeah.
So, pretty much every time I got killed on that map was
Move into the circle.
we're moving to the circle, and then like
Yep.
There's somewhere in the background you hear like the.
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh god damn it, because there's that one. I don't know what gun it is, but it legit sounds like you're slamming a pillow on the ground. It's just like a.
It's the SKS.
Is that the
I think it
SKS?
is.
I don't know. I don't know all the gun sounds yet. But I just know
Seems right.
it's not. It doesn't sound
It's
fun.
not the shotgun, is it?
No.
All right.
no.
Okay, I think it's the SKS then.
No.
Yeah.
See, I'd be afraid of hearing like that kind of boom in the distance,
Yeah.
followed by a.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
right to you. It was like,
Yeah.
no.
Oh, that's the worst feeling in the world.
Yeah.
Especially when there's no cover for
Yeah.
like miles.
I gotta say though, the fucking use of sound in that game, it's just like what when you're in a house and you just hear like,
Yeah.
you're like car, someone's coming,
Yeah.
someone's coming.
Go to the window.
Yeah. Or fucking the worst thing is when you're on the like top floor of an apartment building and you're looking for shit and then you hear
Yeah.
and you're like, who the fuck was that? And my brother's just like, me, sorry. Like, fucking say when you do. I don't know if someone's coming to murder me.
See, are you playing with headsets yet?
Yeah.
Like the actual game headset, you're hearing the sound out of the headset.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I remember before, I don't think.
Oh yeah,
anything
that
could
first
work.
match you saw, I just
Yeah.
fired it up on the TV.
Yeah,
But
that
yeah,
game.
no, I've got-
You need a headset for that game.
It helps so much,
Yeah.
yeah, because the way it kind of falls into each channel,
Mhm.
is, yeah. But so it's better now.
Oh, it's
Like,
so
is
much
there any
better.
bullshit in terms of like lag, crashing?
I mean, it's still gonna. It's nowhere near as much.
Yeah.
I don't think the game crashed at all when I was playing. I think I had
Pretty smooth?
one. No, sorry, I had one dropout, but it was because the game. I don't. Mine just didn't load up at first.
yeah.
Like it just
I
said
had
like
nothing.
the PUBG logo.
I've literally had nothing go wrong.
Yeah.
That's-
I mean,
Yeah,
that was the
run it.
only thing. That was the only issue I ran into.
Like I might get a frame drop here and there,
Yeah.
but that's like a frame drop from like 45
That's-
to 30, which is still stable
and
in my
that's not-
opinion.
yeah.
Yeah, that performance-wise, they've done so much.
Because Xbox is
Yeah.
every match I play.
I watched the Digital Foundry Part 2 video that I think they put out not too long ago.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's there's
It's
some
rough.
stuff
Like
going
every match I get booted. Or it pops up, network lag detected. You sit there for a while telling your teammates, hey guys, guard my body. I'll be back whenever. And you just sit there. You can't quit. You can't do anything. You just have to wait until you either are back in or it puts you back to the menu and then you jump back in. And one of them was playing last night. I got booted back to the menu, got back into the game, and right when I loaded back into the game, the whole app crashed. It's back at the
Damn.
fucking dashboard. It's still fun though. Even the worst fucking last night, we landed by the prison
Yeah.
and I was like, all right, I'm gonna sneak down. We were like on this hilltop, but I looked and like the way the textures are on the side of this hill, I could scale my way down if I'm careful enough.
Okay.
Right.
But you know
Of course.
how that fucking game runs. So I'm tiptoeing my way, and the game went, actually, and just glitched and dropped me to the
Yep.
fucking bottom.
Oh, yeah, my friend showed me a little like I'm not sure if it's like an exploit or whatever, but like he was playing on Xbox
Yeah.
and he would try to like land as soon as possible.
Yeah.
So if you run to a building that's not rendered yet, you can get all the stuff inside without having to worry about opening doors.
Yeah,
and
you can just like
cables
run through
and
the
shit.
walls and stuff.
But
Yeah.
but there's a chance you can get caught and
Yeah.
all that, and then you can't move.
That or you
So-
pick everything up, and by the time it renders, it forgets that you picked it up. I've had that
Yeah.
happen too.
Oh, really?
There's some real wonkiness to
Damn.
it that I honestly like. I didn't play for the last I don't know, since probably like Christmas.
Okay.
And last night I was in the middle of playing shit, and my brother invited me to a party and was like, "Fucking play! Where have you been?" I looked. Dude's got 96 hours of in-game time on that fucking game.
It's the
already.
only game he's playing.
That's it. He works outside, so the like terrible like when it snowed, and then I think the day after when it was just like 4 degrees outside, his work was like, "We're not sending you guys out in the field today, so just stay home. Don't worry about it. Paid day off or whatever."
Nice.
For him, he was like, "Well, I'm already up," and just all day, all fucking day.
I'd do
That's
the same
awesome.
thing.
It's
I would have done the same thing.
I only have 16.9 hours in this thing.
yeah. I mean, he's just nonstop, but it's a lot of fun.
It is.
Even with it being so fucking broken and janky on my end, I'm happy that it's finally good. Like it gives me hope now of.
Well, that's the
to come.
There's
that's,
still polish that needs to be done to that game.
Yeah,
but
it's
at
not
least,
100% boot or like butter
it
experience,
runs,
you know?
though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
If I could just
as long as it's
start a
playable.
match and
A lot of things can be excused, and sometimes it even adds more to the fun.
yeah. And, like I don't want to. I hate that feeling where you're like in the middle of doing something and then it's just like, oh, okay, I can't.
Yep.
I'm frozen.
Yeah,
It's like out of your hands.
Yeah. There's some dumb things. Like I showed you guys the clip earlier where my nephew hit us. We were in a motorcycle and he hit us with a car and we just 1,000 feet in the air, but then just got stuck in the environment and then glitched back in. And it's fucking dumb.
Well, coming from the PC side of things, it'll get better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You came into vaulting, remember that?
I know.
You guys,
I didn't.
You guys were gifted.
I know. I was there pre-vaulting,
No, I'm saying that
the
the
Xbox,
Xbox
okay.
guys. Yeah.
so I wasn't there for long, but I was
You're
there
playing-
pre-vaulting.
You're
Yeah.
playing simultaneously, but like you're from the future.
Yeah.
Just wait, my son.
Quick, I don't have a lot of time.
So have you only
What's
played
the
in
mullet?
squad?
Forget about it.
No, I've done solo.
Okay.
I've done solo. I just
I am still yet to play in a squad.
squad's
Really?
pretty fun.
I'm still yet to play in a squad in this game.
It's
I just play by myself. I just hop. I still have fun.
You guys got to coordinate.
Yeah, we
when
gotta
you're
hit
on.
up
Now
each other, man.
I'm getting to the point now though where I don't play just for survival because I will sit in a building in a circle for 20 minutes if it gets me to the top 10.
Oh yeah.
Now I'm getting a little hungry. Now
Okay.
I start
No doubt.
scouring around looking for like an M4 or something that's
Yeah.
lethal and start picking off some motherfuckers from the city leaving.
That's what I'm talking about.
See, that's the good thing about playing in a squad is you each kind of start ransacking.
I'll take it.
Ransacking like a bunch of houses, and then I'm constantly like, fuck, there's only a shotgun in here, and someone's like, it's all right, there's 2 M4s over here. Here's an AK, and you're like, all right, I can.
Yeah, that
whatever
game
that-
you just need to like, especially when you're looting stuff, constantly speak up. Even if it's
Yeah.
something stupid like, "Hey, I need a helmet."
Yep.
Someone will be like, "Oh, got one right here."
Yep.
It's like, "Hey, I need."
For the longest
More
time, my
556.
default character load-in was just in her underwear.
Oh, as it should.
Yeah, right. And I drop into like they're all yelling at me like, dude, you need fucking where are your boots? And I'm like, I don't have boots. What do you mean? Like, go back to the menu
Everyone's
and
your
put
dad.
clothes on. Yeah.
Oh man.
And they're like, you're gonna
You
get.
don't need clothes.
You
need police vests and helmets
Yeah.
and
That is
stuff
the
like
only
that,
clothing
but
you
you don't
need.
need
And they were
shirts.
They were very upset.
Although
that
I do put on the collared shirt and the tie to look professional
no
as
doubt.
I'm kicking your
No
ass,
doubt.
you know?
Man, Agent 47.
No doubt.
God, I'm so pissed off. 2 top 2s, number 2,
Ah.
twice. And each time I saw the motherfucker and I shot first. It's so infuriating.
I hate that.
Like I was telling Joe the other day, you get to the point where like you're just kind of playing, and I'm, I see the dude, I click, and then I just head to the desk. Arms over face and head, like, fuck.
I always do like the leg slap or like leg punching.
Oh, the leg punch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like, and I hurt myself. Like, I'm bruising my thighs.
Yeah.
I actually had a similar experience. It was legit. It was top 3 of us, and it was me, my friend Barb, and then the guy. And I think we were like, it was the last circle, and I saw like his helmet pop up from like over the other side of the hill. So I forgot, like 240 where above. So we start shooting him. We get a couple of hits on him. The thing was, he had like a level 3 vest, level 3 helmet. Like he was
Fuck.
stacked. I'm like, I'm not making it out of this.
Is 3 the highest?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
So then Barb goes down, and he didn't see me at first, for some reason why. So he stopped shooting. So then I started shooting at him, but like like in my head, I'm like top 2. So I'm like, as I'm shooting, for some reason why I switched weapons. So I'm like, bah, 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 bah. And then like,
Oh no!
I'm like,
What the fuck?
and then he's just like, da, 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 da. I'm like, oh God, why does it happen? Why does it happen?
My worst is reloading.
Yeah, that's
Even
it,
or
that's
if I
it.
like reload by like shoot one bullet and then reload by accident or something, and it's just okay. Yeah,
I've
just kill me,
broken that.
Prep it for you.
Just go ahead.
I've broken that habit in the best ways because of something else I'm playing.
But yeah, that's pretty much all I've been playing, other than random arcade games and MAGFest.
As it is.
So yeah, hopefully next week I'll have more stuff that I've been playing, because I have a shit ton of stuff I need to play on my list of games.
I'm looking forward
Yeah.
to it. What else? What's the other thing you've been playing that's been training you up for PUBG?
There's a game. It's called Rainbow Six Siege.
Oh shit!
Oh boy, that's number 1 on my list, by the way.
Oh yeah. From the last time we've recorded, me and Nick, he's found some internet from his cell phone again. 14.5 hours in this game.
Oh boy.
Since Christmas.
In a week, you almost put as much time into that as you have PUBG
in total.
months.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh my god, I forgot how good that game is. And then on PC, it's so much better.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, just a first-person shooter is 9 times out of 10 is going to be better on PC.
Sure.
And like in that game, it's not as crucial, I think, is in Counter-Strike, but it's very close to headshots dominate that game.
Oh yeah.
So like being able to do that on a mouse and keyboard is a lot better than trying to do that on a controller. I mean, I have nothing new to say from the past times I've talked about that game. They've added a bunch of new operators. I'm still trying to learn what the new operators do. It's just been that long since I played it.
Okay.
But man, it's still to the point though where it's just like, for as good as an operator can be, there's always a counter to that operator. It always feels, balanced in a way. And I don't know. The new maps I'm still trying to get used to, because with that game, not only do you have to know like the layout of the maps, but then you also have to know, all right, well, if they blow out this wall, what's their angle? If they punch a hole through the wall with like the butt of their gun, what's their angle as they can peek through if I go through this window right here? There's a little bit more to level knowledge than just knowing like the corridors of the map. So I'm still trying to learn some of them. But when we go back to the old maps, I remember everything that you have to look out for, and where all the cameras are and all that stuff. That game is just a lot of fun. Ben, you launched it. Was you just try to benchmark it?
Oh yeah, just settings, max, ultra.
Run the benchmark.
Best
Dude, that game has a benchmark,
man.
Which is awesome.
That's wild. I didn't run the benchmark.
Oh yeah, it takes you through everything. It's like it's going through the level house, and like it starts outside, and then you go in, and then it starts exploding things.
Oh really?
In the first room.
That's cool.
And then it takes a right, and it loads the max amount of characters in one room, and if you can survive that room at like 60 frames, you're done. You're done. You can hop into the game now.
Nice.
So that was a nice feature for me. I have
cool.
to put it on low, but I am playing at 1080, so it's whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm back. Rainbow Six. And then the starter edition you got me. So it's very limited. It gives you 2 operators randomly, and then you get to pick either 2 of the original operators or one of the newer DLC ones, whether it's from year 1, 2, or the new year 3.
Okay.
It's crazy they're still supporting that game too, which is it's good.
It's just
It
great.
came out 2015, 2016.
Holiday 2015.
Is that what it was?
Yep.
Okay.
So me and Nick both did a starter edition, the one that you gifted to me, and we were playing through it, and we're like, oh fuck, we're in. We're back in this. And so now, like $25 later, I have all the original operators again.
Nice.
And then from there, I'll unlock one of the currencies in game called Renown, and you can use that to unlock DLC characters.
Nice.
It takes a bit, but like having the opportunity to do that, and it's not like it unlocks randomly for you. You pick which one you want to unlock. So that's pretty cool.
That's awesome. Yeah, I can't wait to actually.
Yeah, if you like
it.
Counter-Strike, like this is like Counter-Strike with another level to it, with the environment, like manipulating the environment to your advantage, both as a defender and an attacker. It's pretty cool.
Let's do it.
And I don't know, I just kept playing all the esports things. I hop back into Dota.
Yeah.
I'll put another few hours into Dota. They kept banning Sniper on me, man. I had to play as other heroes.
It's all right. You're getting your chops in, I
played as the Drill Ranger.
There you go.
Remember that one time you played, that character you selected?
That's my girl.
Yeah, I made that character look a lot better than what you did. So
Well, to each his own.
I'm looking at Steam. That's easily the most played game on Steam with where am I at now? 48 hours.
What, Dota?
Yeah.
It's 2 days of your life that you can never have back.
No. Give me wear my Team Liquid wristband.
Oh my god.
See, that's the thing about PC gaming. If you just want to be depressed about your life, just after especially with me, I've had Steam for 15 years now.
Oh yeah.
Looking back on oh my god, I spent over.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
I think it's
I have
exciting.
no shame in playing Dota for 48 hours.
I mean, I love the whole ride through, but at the same time, it's like, wow, over 1,000 hours on.
Oh, dude, no. I get excited. That shit. I'm so fucking pissed that I want everything to have as detailed stat tracking as like the 3DS had.
Yeah.
Where like everything you opened, it would like.
Oh yeah,
dude,
yeah.
Do you know how many hours I spent in the eShop alone? I played the eShop more than I did some fucking games, just because I love going through, listening to the music,
Yeah.
browsing for games.
Those
It's
fucking
fucking
sales.
fantastic. Yeah,
Rock
It's a great
Best.
shop. It's a great shop, man. It's fun. I don't doubt you
Great.
one bit on that.
I
I don't know. Well, like, why would they track time of eShop time? I don't know.
This is
What
an
are you trying to
application.
say,
Because
Nintendo?
it's
Yeah.
probably into the code where it traps applications, and an eShop's technically an application on a 3DS.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Which I ain't complaining about. I think it's fun.
Oh,
Let me
Cool.
tell you about code, Ben.
Oh man, did you play anything else?
The Rocket League.
Yeah,
I hit a new plateau. I don't know what happened. I
you.
don't know. I hit another level in that game, and I don't
Nice.
know what I did differently. I don't know if maybe the community around me got worse or
Maybe.
what. I don't. But I hit some new ranks that I've never achieved before. I'm currently Plat 2,
Dang.
which is not. I think the next level is Diamond, which that's like the fucking. When you see the highlights on Reddit, that's those players, and maybe one day I'll get there. But we're a long way from that. But no, I got out of gold for.
Damn.
I've been in gold for like a year and a half. Got out of that, hit platinum. I'm platinum 2 in doubles. I'm on my way to ranking up my solo standard. Yeah, that's another game.
PS4.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. If I want to, like, I feel like I can keep going and maybe hit the diamond or the next level after platinum, because
Yeah.
it's platinum 3 and then whatever the next one is.
What's it based on? Like your wins,
Wins and
your-
losses.
Okay.
I think they factor some performance into it, but you can see like, so within each like major like platinum 1, 2, or 3, there's different divisions, and like the divisions move just about probably like 1.5 matches each time. Like sometimes it takes 2 or 3 matches. Other times I've moved multiples within one. I think part of it has to do with like your teammate skill set and the skill set of your opponents. They've worked a lot on that algorithm, so I don't know what's going on into there since it first launched. Because when it first launched, it was just wins and losses.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I know they were putting out blog posts about, we're putting this into the ranking system to help further this, and we're adjusting the ranking system so there's more levels and the divisions and stuff. So there's other contributors, but mainly is going to be your wins and losses that impact your ranking there. I don't know, man. Like Rocket League, still Rocket League. I thought about launching it on Steam.
I thought you had it on PC, right?
Yeah, I have it on Switch, PS4, Steam.
Oh, no doubt.
I can play wherever the hell I
But
want
it's
to
not
at
the
this
same
point.
account, right?
Sadly, no.
Yeah.
So I'll have to rank up each one, but the PS4 is my primary one. I'm just so used to playing that game with a DualShock 4, with that game looking in a certain aesthetic.
Yeah.
So
I know what you mean.
yeah, I've been using that Octane car for probably 2 years now. Once I hit maybe when I plateau on this newfound thing, I'll buy the Dom car, and maybe that will get me to the next level. Like I don't know, but right now it's like a hot streak in baseball where you're seeing the baseball and you're hitting home runs left and right. I just know my hit boxes on my
Dingers.
car. Yeah. I don't
Good
know.
old dingers.
But I mean, yeah, it's not. I've been playing nothing new. It's more of the same shit I've been playing in the past. But I don't know, man. After all this Game of the Year stuff, I just wanted to divulge
No, it's so
myself.
good to just
like,
fall into some bullshit.
It's been so good. It's turned on my computer, and I've been sitting at my desk a lot more than I think I've ever have this past week. At Rainbow Six, man. Don't reload. Don't reload. If you have half a clip, don't reload, dude.
Yeah.
You'll get shot every time.
Pro tip.
Every time.
Pro tip. Mark, what you been getting into?
A lot more Gang Beasts.
Oh yeah.
Just been.
That game.
that
Pull your
game-
groin?
That's the only game.
I don't know what I did.
It's the only game that makes me yell.
Something.
Did his mullet hit you?
It struck me.
Sorry, Mark.
No, you're good. No, like as you can tell, I'm like a usually quiet, soft-spoken kind of guy, but that game, I'm just cussing
yelling.
up a storm.
Yep.
I'll just yell. I mean, I think the video we have kind of proves that.
I mean, we were all yelling.
Oh yeah,
That was a funny
game-
video.
Yeah, but
I
like
like
I
that.
really like because we had it. We had a PS4 set up in our room at MAGFest.
Yeah.
And we were playing that because my friend brought us over. He was between that and like Titanfall 2 and Bloodborne, and so he would just be every time we come back up there, be playing something and Gang Beasts happen, and like
Yeah.
mind you, I'm a couple bottles of Kraken and Coke in.
Oh yeah.
That makes the game fun.
Oh yeah.
So just
Or
yelling
more fun.
even more.
Yeah.
Everybody was scared, I think.
Wait, hold on. I don't. Continuing with Game Bees,
Yeah.
how did Titanfall 2 run in that hotel room with that Wi-Fi?
Pretty good, actually.
Wow. All right. Well,
Yeah,
never mind.
I know the one time we were there, Wi-Fi wasn't that great. You can only have like maybe 6 devices at a time hooked up to it. But we just decided to just let the PS4 take the primary.
Yeah.
And yeah, he was getting matches. It was doing pretty good.
Oh wow.
like
okay.
like
cool.
Like your Rocket League, that's his Rocket League.
Oh okay.
It's that game. So he's just constantly moving. I'm like, I have this game, but I haven't really played it. So
Yeah, that's.
I think we plan on playing that a little
If
more.
you watch someone who's good at that game, they never stop running and they're running off
No.
walls and shit. And you're like, what are
he
you
keeps
doing?
he keeps joining teams that are failing mid match, and then they end up like winning. He just carries it.
Gets in the mech or he gets in his Titan and never gets out of the Titan. Right? He's one of those players. Like meaning like he's that good to stay in this Titan for the entire match. Wasn't lands once early on.
He's even good at just like hijacking the others and get them
that's
out of
really
those and
good.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so a lot of Game Beast was happening. I think before going to MAGFest, I actually got to try the Star Trek VR game.
Oh, the
that's cool.
Bridge Crew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this was pretty interesting. So like, I tried the training thing where you get to try each role, and I'm using the motion controllers. They now added the option to use DualShock, and like you don't have to play in VR now, which I think kind of kills the point of it.
Yeah, I think the whole thing.
I
is
think
like,
just so they could sell more. It's on sale still. Like I had to get a physical copy for the price that was on sale because
Oh, yeah.
digital wasn't until like this past week.
Yeah.
It's on sale digitally for like the same price. Like, motherfucker.
So
So
bitch.
bitch.
how they get you.
So like my friend Joe wanted me to get that so we could play. We haven't played together yet on that since we were at MAGFest, and mine came in the mail like Friday. But I tried his before we went, and I played online with like 3 other people, and our captain was like, he was some like Vulcan dude, but like just wearing a yellow shirt, so it was weird seeing that because Spock blue.
Yeah.
And he was drunk as shit.
Oh yeah.
Like he seems like he's been playing this game for hours.
Just some
he
random
just
dude?
knows. Yeah, he just knows how to do like every mission that's out there and tells everybody exactly know what to do. I was just some engineer guy, so like I didn't have much to do. I just sat there until things were starting to get like messy and have to like reroute power from things to other things and repair stuff. But he was just like, oh man, just fuck, we're just gonna go here, like tack. I need you to talk with Eng to see when you want to charge up those torpedoes or phasers, blah blah blah. You see in his hands because like he had to like drop his his controllers to answer a phone. You see the hands just going all like fucking crazy and bending in weird places, and he's just like, all right guys, I'm back. Let's do this. So he's just like
Playing with fucking.
he sounded stoned and drunk like at the same time. It was,
I don't remember the guy's name now. Justin Roiland. Just
yeah, kind of like, oh man, it was great though. That was a good captain.
Is this game in VR and you just play on a Star Trek like Bridge Crew?
yeah.
Yeah,
And you say shit like that, like
yeah. You just say whatever you want.
like
Number 1, I order you to take a number 2.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Dude, like
So because you have one person that
That's
controls the
fucking
ship. Yeah, one person controls the ship. One person does the repairs. One person does the weapons. And then you have the captain to give all those commands to each one so they know what to do and everything works right. In
I'm looking it
unison.
up right now.
Yeah, and like I usually don't care for like Star Trek much. Like I grew up with it because my brother.
Mhm.
And you like the series, but like I actually don't mind the most recent movies that they did.
Does this tie into
3 of
those
them
more,
right
or
now,
do those tie
I
into?
think it holds that style.
Yeah.
Like when you look at the shirts, they have that same like texture
Oh,
and
yeah.
detail.
Yeah.
But it's none of those people are involved.
Did you watch Black Mirror?
Not all of it.
Did you see the Star Trek-y one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Mm-hmm.
I need to see it.
Someone just skipped the first 3 seasons to be in the conversation now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I need to do. Well, I didn't skip the first 3, but
I'll just marathon it.
I watched
Like,
2/3 of that season now.
You watch that Star Trek when you're like, it's got some cool shit.
Okay.
And a very John Carmack.
Imagine you're introducing someone to that show for the first time, and the way that opened.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That was Victoria. She was
Yeah.
like, "What the fuck am I?" I'm sure it's gonna pick up. Just...
It's good. I watched that whole series at this point. I did it like the last week. Anyway.
Then from that, didn't play. I mean, I've only played the demo for the VR stuff for Battlezone.
Yeah, that's
basically
the
like Tron.
Yeah.
We're just in a tank and just shooting stuff. I was like, man, this looks really cool, but I don't want to pay $40 right now. It's on sale now.
Nice.
So it's like $12 or something like that.
Oh yeah.
And
Worth
so
it.
I got that, and it came like you can get like DLC for like different like horns for your tank apparently.
Yeah.
Oh no,
To make it sound like different cars and stuff.
Oh, horns! Like I'm picturing.
Sorry.
Like,
I'm thinking, yeah.
Car horns.
yeah.
I was thinking hats like in Rocket League.
yeah.
You can get like bobbleheads to put inside your dashboard
I,
for it.
when you said horns, I
Yeah.
first thought of that
Yeah.
of head horns,
Yeah.
and then I was like, well, how would a horn work on a tank? And I was like, oh, maybe that's what they call that nozzle in the front that shoots missiles. And I'm just dumb and don't know what they're called.
No, that's probably just a cannon.
Was this
Yeah.
the one I played that at one time and I kept spinning in circles and it got me sick?
Yeah,
All right.
but I got myself a little Judge Dredd bobblehead.
Oh, dope.
Nice.
Nice.
So yeah, I don't know. I haven't played it yet, the full version, but I'm trying to this week at some point. But
Yeah, we gotta do more VR. That was fun.
yeah, that's
More VR.
It's been a lot of like just like PlayStation mostly stuff. I think. Oh, did I talk about Human Fall Flat already?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
last week.
Yeah. All right.
That's on Switch also. I saw.
Yeah, that's like
What's
on,
what's
it's
not on
everything.
Switch at this rate, man?
Mother 3.
Phantasy Star.
Not yet.
Right.
Yeah.
PUBG,
You're
Yeah.
right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dota
yeah.
2,
Give it time.
Yeah.
Hearthstone.
Give it
Yeah.
time.
I'm sure Hearthstone's gonna come on Switch.
Dude, Hearthstone came on Switch, man. I'm all there,
I'm
man.
100%. I'm sure, and it's Unity too, so it's gonna be easily ported. So
God, just thinking about not having to lug around my laptop, play some. I know you can play it on iPad, but my iPad Mini 2.
sign me up.
I might get through one match before my battery dies.
I played a lot of Halo. Surprise.
I'm still not used to this. I'm not ever gonna get used to
I
this.
know. Next week might be the last. Nah, I probably have 2 more weeks in me. Yeah. So I beat Halo 3 and I beat ODST.
How'd you like 3?
3 was good. It started off fine. It's very much like it's a different beast than 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's more like I know like they're all story, but like this one feels that takes more center stage.
Yeah, and it was more like grounded, like literally and
Yeah.
you know, and figuratively. But I don't know. I liked it. I did
That game
not
has a
like
lot
it.
of Easter eggs that are like you wouldn't
Yeah.
know to find.
Yeah, I saw some like weird achievements for.
Yeah, like there's I think it's maybe the second stage where there's like an underground tunnel part for the USCC or
Yeah.
USNC, I forgot what they're called.
USNC.
Yeah. And that's where you get like a warthog for like the first time, I think, or
Yeah.
something. If you walk all the way back, there's a dead end. There's a dude that's locked out of a door, and the other guy won't let him in, but you can hear the conversation. It's actually 2 of the guys from Rooster Teeth.
Oh,
Like,
'cause they
that's
did the
cool.
red versus blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was
That's
like,
cool.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah. It was good. I don't know. It just felt a lot more like, in terms of like combat, like, I don't know. You play through 1 and 2, and they're very much these kind of like, not sandbox, but like they're more like mazes, right? You drop into a level and you're like, all right, I need to figure out how to get obviously to the end, but along the way, I'm just gonna go through this kind of looping corridor. And you can tell very much they did some really, really clever stuff with the hardware to like mask loading times and do all
Yeah.
this stuff to stack these levels in a certain way. But that also played into how you played the game, which it felt good. And then 3 was like really linear. It was like a lot of like long tunnels you were going through.
Yeah.
Not always literally, but like even in a big open like the highway level, you still have to go down a fucking highway.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are like certain parts where you are rewarded for going
Yeah.
a way that doesn't seem conventional,
Yeah.
but it's not often.
And I don't know. It was good.
I feel like for some reason I feel like that game in particular is better with people than by yourself.
I could see that.
As to
You
the other
that one
ones.
when you play through co-op, you play through with the Arbiter, right?
Second player of the Arbiter, and then I think the third and fourth player are crap. Actually, I'm not sure if it goes to 4 players on Halo 3.
I don't know.
I think it does.
I thought it did.
If it
Right?
does, then I'm not sure if you're just ODST soldiers or you're just your own made Spartan that you do for multiplayer.
I don't know. I didn't try it, but it was good. I enjoyed it. The ending was pretty cool. Master Chief just like stuck floating in space, and then all right, I'm going to cryo sleep for a while. See you later.
Oh, is it 3 or ODST?
Those 3.
Okay.
And then that's the end of the Halo franchise. Yeah.
Yeah, that was everything. No, and then So I wanted to play through all of these in the order they were released. I'm trying to like relive that
Yeah.
whole whatever. So I played through 3, jumped right into ODST, beat that. That one was Matt kind of told me up front, like, if you're not feeling it, don't let it kill your like hype for Halo and just move on. But I got through it. It's really short. It was like I don't know, maybe like 5 hours beginning to end. You can get lost trying to find some different stuff and whatever.
That was a Bungie game, right?
Yeah. Bungie went all the way through Reach. They did 1, 2, 3, ODST, and then Reach.
Yeah, I knew that. I didn't know they had the primary hand in this, or they were secondary to
It was
B team or something.
After
like that.
3, they split into 2 teams,
And
and
one
one did ODST. ODST was
because they
meant to
announced
be-
ODST in 4 at the same press conference.
They did?
I thought they did, or was it? Sorry, not 4.
I think
Reach.
ODST and Reach.
I mean, it's technically
Yeah,
4.
but
Sorry, I meant Reach.
ODST was meant to be like it wasn't meant to be as long as it was. It was meant to be like a small little campaign that would hold you over until Reach came out, but it ended up being fleshed out into this bigger thing. But it was cool. You play through as the orbital drop shock troopers. Whatever. And you spend the whole game kind of jumping between what happened and the aftermath of what happened. Just kind of ping-ponging back and forth between it. Finding these artifacts, and every time you find a new artifact, it throws you back into the actual story and progresses. And it's all like when the Covenant kind of invaded New Mombasa from, what was that, 2-ish, 3, somewhere. Everything's
It's 2.
blurring together.
During that war in the city in 2.
Yeah.
It's like somewhere around that time.
It was good. I enjoyed it, and then I got Reach, so I'm excited to start Reach.
Okay, you'll definitely feel the more openness in Reach compared to 3.
Yeah.
When it comes to like world exploring and
I'm excited.
stuff.
And Reach is a prequel to it all, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
It's good.
I like it. I mean,
I fell off of it. It wasn't because it was a bad game. I just fell off of it.
I only played 3. Maybe some of 2 and then 3.
I like 3 a lot. His excitement for it, I remember why. It was definitely because of the multiplayer.
Yeah, and that's the thing that
Halo 3 was multiplayer was where it was at.
I'm missing so much of that too. Like, because
Yeah.
I'm just doing the single player stuff, and I will like, if I'm like,
capture flag.
I know, if I'm about to go to bed and I'm like, ooh, do I want to? Maybe I'll jump in and do like a multiplayer match, but you gotta commit because Master Chief Collection still a little rough around the edges. So you gotta wait to actually get into a match, and then matches themselves are pretty long. So,
Especially if you're doing like the big death match.
a couple of
Big
big
War or
team
something?
battle.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
done a couple of those. And
I
like,
try not to do those.
I do it just when I want to like get lost in it for a while.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun.
Ground War is Call of Duty. That's what. Yep, there it is. Yep, okay.
Or like making your own levels. Have you?
I haven't done any of that. No.
Yeah, like that's pretty cool too. Making your own game.
Oh, it's
modes and
called
stuff,
like the Foundry. Isn't that what it's called?
I think.
You can make your own levels in 3?
Yeah.
That's cool.
How do I not remember
You can
that?
like just make your own game modes and all that stuff. So just have that stuff preset.
Dang.
Really?
Yeah, we would make
That's
custom
how,
zombie
yeah,
levels.
That's how I think.
Infection
Oh,
or
shit.
I think that's how Griffball was made.
Yes.
I had no clue. I can't. Maybe I just forgot all about it. but-
Griffball now mode in 4 and 5, I think.
Yeah, it's not just an official mode.
Yep. Griffball's a lot of fun.
Wouldn't know.
Isn't that
Boy,
game
no.
mode called like Infection or something like that,
It's like
where one
red,
starts?
It's like red versus blue.
I
Just
I liked Red vs. Blue a lot.
yeah.
At least the first
pretty
few seasons. I haven't watched a lot of it lately,
But I remember playing ODST, completing it would help you get the ODST armor for Halo 3 multiplayer like quicker, and I think that was the reason why I mostly did it because that was my favorite armor.
I do like their armor. Yeah, they have really, really cool costumes. Achievements kind of wonky in that Master Chief Collection.
oh boy.
Like Halo 3, get to the end of it, nothing popped. And I was like, that's weird. I know I beat the game. Why am I not getting
Or
it?
did you?
And I beat it on heroic, so I should have got 3. I should have got the easy, normal, and hard achievements,
Oh yeah.
and the one for that final level. Nothing ever popped. And when you go back to the menu and you look, it says you completed 11 out of 11 missions in Halo 3.
Or
Like,
did you?
Yeah, like
I looked into it on their forum. They were like, hey, if you're missing achievements, please submit it here in this forum. And I was like, do I want to do that? Or maybe it'll take a day and it'll
Yeah.
pop. And then I found somebody else who said, if you log into the Halo Waypoint website, that tracks your progress of all the games. So I did that, and I saw that for 3, I was missing the Savo Highway mission, which is the most pain in the ass mission
Damn it.
to do. So I went back and I got it. Then the achievement popped for it, and then I got the complete game thing.
Are you
which
trying to get It's not platinum.
There's no way.
It's 100% gamer score, but there's a lot. I think
there are 6,000 achievement points in that game. There's so many achievements. There's a lot.
Well, it's 1,000 for each game, right? Just about.
Yeah, and there's all sorts of stupid.
Do
shit.
they make additional achievements, or is it just the ones from 3?
Well, that collection's been the
360?
collection, right? They never added anything new to it, or did they add
I
ODST?
don't think so.
ODST got added to it.
Okay.
Because it was 5,000 when it launched, and they added ODST into it.
Where's the 5,000 coming from? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Probably
1, 2, 3,
multiplayer
4.
stuff
Multiplayer,
and
I
like
forget.
legendary
Yeah.
stuff.
Because multiplayer is its own weird thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
think
they do have stuff specific to the Master Chief Collection because they have like playlists in here where you run through a preset playlist of missions. And if you
Oh
get
yeah, they
it-
do have that stuff. That's right.
They have. I don't know if they had the par time before, where it was like the average time for beating this mission, and if you beat it under that, you get whatever. But I don't know. That was a pain, and it happened again with ODST. I beat the game and nothing fucking happened. And I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And I was like, "All right, I'm gonna take a shower, and I'm gonna come back, and I'll run through it again, and just whatever." And by the time I got out of the shower, I heard my phone dinging that they finally pinged the network.
Well, that's good.
Yes, I didn't have to do anything.
So which ones do you have left? You have Reach.
Reach 4 and 5.
Okay.
So I've done 1, 2, 3 ODST, and then I just gotta do Reach 4 and 5, and then I'm all caught up.
Nice.
Assuming they make a 6th one this year, maybe. We're due for one, right? When was 5?
Yeah, you're due for one.
Yeah.
when you get a chance, check out Halo Legends.
Is that the movie?
It's like the anthology thing where like different animators and artists like make their own little short clips.
Nice. Yeah, no, that's the next step.
That was that
for
one
me.
on Chick was on stage for, right?
Maybe.
At E3.
I don't even know. Maybe.
Yeah, she was out there for something like that. It might have been that.
Which one's your jam so far?
I think 2 is
Yeah.
definitely I mean, they're all really, really good in their own way, but I feel like it's still 2 stands out to me most. Honestly, part of it might be because I played through it and had the anniversary edition.
Oh
where
yeah.
those fucking models just look so good. But it's I don't know.
Huh.
Plus,
No,
I
was
like
curious.
I like the world of 2 as well, like where you're at, what you're doing. A lot of 3's level design, or rather art design, kind of blurred together in a weird way. Like it just wasn't that. I don't know. It wasn't that dynamic. It was a lot of like, all right, I'm in a forest now. I'm in a deserty now. I'm in a. It was all like really similar Earth tones, because you're on Earth.
Until you got to the
Makes sense.
flood, I think.
Yeah. Then it changes a little bit.
Yeah,
But
that game turns
it's-
around when you hit the flood.
That was it was really I like that part a lot. I feel like I'm gonna like 4 a lot. I don't know why.
That was 360, right?
Yeah.
4.
I know that one was pretty divisive because obviously that was when 343 took over, and Bungie was gone.
I'm curious to
But-
play them. I want to get back into it.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how it all shakes out.
I'd like to see the PC version. If I know it won't ever happen, but I would like to
Dude,
see
me
that.
too at this point. Now that I know this guy can run everything,
Yeah.
at least
Yeah.
that's some capacity. I wouldn't mind
go.
playing 3 again.
No, it was fun. I enjoyed it. I mean, you get yourself an Xbox One, a couple $100.
What am I going to play on it?
Oh man.
The Master Chief Collection. You
Man.
just said you want to play Halo 3 again.
PC.
All right.
So yeah, if you really want a taste of the Halo,
Matt's I know I'm on Matt's side on this.
PC.
that
What else
like
am I going to play?
that like mid 2000s Halo zeitgeist. You want to get in on that?
Yeah.
Check out a little YouTube series called Arby and the Chief.
Arby and the Chief. Is that like the restaurant Arby's?
No,
All right.
like Arbiter.
Oh, I get it. I get it. Yeah, it's fun falling into it. I'm gonna watch. They've got like fucking animated movies and shit. I almost bought one of the books the other
Red
day.
Birth Blue. We should maybe dive into that bit.
The books I heard were actually pretty good.
Yeah. What am I diving into?
We should dive into a little Red vs. Blue, at least the first season.
Is it good? I feel like I don't. It's like I don't know. Is it gonna hold up now as a 28-year-old man? 29. How old am I now? What year is it?
I mean,
What's my age?
I mean, it's like it's one of the like pioneers of like machinima. So like
But I mean, like, does it hold up in 2018? Is my question.
I don't
know.
I don't know about the
It's been a while
first
since I
season.
watched it.
I think somewhere between like
I'll bing it.
3 or 4 or something.
Take a look.
You're going to want to Google it because it's on YouTube.
I'm screaming right now.
Just
Right now.
giving you a fact, that's all.
Speaking of facts, we're going to make up a bunch of facts here in a couple minutes. We're going to take a quick break. When we get back, we're going to recap what we thought was going to happen in 2017, see how we fared out. And then we got some predictions to make for 2018. I'm really excited. I said at the top of the show, this is my favorite part of the year. Best part of the year. Maybe not best part. There's good parts.
What's your favorite part of the hair?
The part that goes over to the thing.
He didn't get it.
I don't know. Oh! I forgot. Like, because we'll be right back. Welcome back to the Free Cheese episode 230. Only 154 days remain until E3. Who's excited?
Fuck.
Yeah.
No.
Think
That's
about
closer
that.
than we think.
154.
That's gonna be an exciting time.
Oh man, E3 is gonna be a good old time.
Mm-hmm.
This year is gonna be good. I think this year is gonna be really good.
Really?
Dude, Switch alone is gonna just make the fucking year. I'm telling you.
All right. No, I'm just
telling
talking
you.
about E3 in general.
E3, I think we're gonna be good. We're gonna talk about predictions here in a few minutes, but yeah, right? Like,
Okay.
it's gonna be good.
All right. I'll see you on the other
It's gonna
side.
be good. Well, we are. I'll tell you what we are on the other side of 2017,
Yes.
which means we're gonna go back. We're gonna recount what we did, what we predicted last year. See how we fared for 2017. I'm just going to go in the order of this article we have here on the freecheese.com, starting with myself. Can you keep a tally as I yell out these things? You just add up the points. So, as we've done in previous years, we do award partial points, but those partial points must be agreed upon by the party at the table.
There's no one person we implicitly.
Not at all. Okay. Not after some shit you've pulled.
Oh, just because I make a good prediction.
You get these. I'm not. We're gonna have enough time to bitch about what you predicted in a couple minutes. I started us off last year. Number 1, Mother 3.
Wrong.
Didn't happen. Damn it. Number 2, I said PlayStation Now adds PlayStation 4, PS2, PS1 to the service, and the service gets a true overhaul. We're one step closer to the future without consoles.
We are
Jim
one
Ryan,
step closer to a future without consoles.
man.
Jim Ryan went out of his way to give me the middle fucking finger
He
all
did.
last year.
He
So yeah,
did.
no points there. Fuck myself, man. Number 3, Metroid Prime 4 is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Hey, that's not too bad.
Developed by Retro.
Oh.
We learn a lot about the game and its story development through a new level of transparency with Nintendo, a continuing trend for the company.
I'll give you 0.2.
0.2? Give me a 0.25.
Well, we found out what the logo looks like.
See? We learned something.
Right?
Is that the story development behind the game? With that new level of transparency from Nintendo?
I'll take a 0.25.
By Retro Games?
We did have a new level of transparency with Nintendo last year. They were very open about a lot of things.
2.5.
2.5. Number 4, I said all first-party Microsoft titles would slowly get added to Xbox Play Anywhere throughout the year as Microsoft attempts to bridge the gap between console and PC. Didn't happen. I think with this, I was specifically speaking about
The older stuff.
Like I was hoping that the Master Chief Collection would end up on PC, so I could just play it there,
Yeah.
but it didn't happen. Another one where I kind of fucked myself. Ready? Number 5, I said no Bloodborne 2.
Correct.
And I should have left it as that. I said the new From Software games are announced. One is Armored Core, and the other is something we wished we saw coming.
Well, we're still kind of
You
waiting,
can
right?
negotiate a 0.33.
I was gonna negotiate a 0.66. Slayer. However, my reasoning is no Bloodborne 2. That's a piece of
Okay.
it. The other piece,
Oh, I forgot the No Bloodborne too. Okay.
yeah, the
I'll
other
do that.
piece of it is the 2 games. So
I mean, I still beat you with my number 1 prediction.
So wait, your prediction was no Bloodborne 2.
it was
Correct.
the full prediction was that there would be no Bloodborne 2. We'd learn about the new From Software games. One is Armored Core, and the other is something we
Okay.
wished we saw coming.
Did you wish you saw Tenchu coming?
I don't know if it's Tenchu. Whatever it
probably
is,
Tenchu.
I wish I
It's
could.
probably Tenchu.
But we do know about Armored Core.
Yeah, is that it? Was that a confirmed
They
thing?
didn't officially announce it.
No, but they said that they wanted to
Yeah,
keep that alive. Like they didn't forget about it.
I'll take a full point if you want. It's fine by me. No, 0.66.
Got a whopping .91.
There it is. We can round it up to 1. I'm fine with that. All right, Mark.
Oh boy.
Mark said that we would have a Breath of the Wild Link costume or character in Hyrule Warriors, kind of added into the
Yeah. No.
existing. Didn't happen. Resident Evil 2 Remake releases in Q3 of 2017. You got 2 Resident Evil games. You got the Revelations that popped out towards the end of the year, end of summer, but not the RE2 remake. Number 3, Animal Crossing for mobile is going to tie in with Animal Crossing for the Switch.
To be determined.
I know. I think it will. I still think it will, but Shovel Knight is playable in Smash for Switch or introduced as a Mii sword fighter costume. Yet to be TBD. Yeah.
TBD.
Stay tuned.
And rounding out Mark's predictions, number 5, obligatory Phantasy Star Online 2 prediction. Which we are closer than ever. Now,
But Phantasy Star 2 came out on Sega.
did it come out on Switch yet?
No, on
Over
Sega
there?
on the Sega
He's talking
Forever.
about the OG Fantasy
Yeah,
Star
Phantasy
2.
Star 2.
Not,
Oh,
not,
yeah,
not,
I
not
was just,
online.
yeah, I was just talking about
Oh,
Phantasy
okay.
Star in general.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Now, but PSO2 is coming to Switch in Japan, or is it out? Or
I don't know exactly what that logo was. It mentioned the word cloud. My guess was that it had dealt something with your PC character being able to be playable, transferable to your Switch.
Huh.
So, if anything, Japan.
Q1 2018 development. Hold on.
I figured we might hear more at some point.
Maybe later this month.
I hope.
It doesn't say. It is coming to Switch in Q1 of 2018.
Though I did find out why it took so long to hear anything about them. Actually, it might have been a rumor. Maybe it's irrelevant right now. I think they had some kind of like licensing deal where like Sega wasn't really in control of the property for like a certain amount of years, because like some other like off-seas like
Yeah.
company was running the online stuff. So that's why we couldn't get like a translated version. I don't know.
Well, so in September of 2017, during a Nintendo Direct, the Switch version was announced to be released sometime in spring 2018 for Japan. Do we give Mark the point on that? It's not out. Were you saying it'd be out?
I'm thinking U.S. release, like they
All right.
said so long ago.
I'm gonna give you a half point because we got something.
Don't pity. Don't
I'm
pity
not,
me,
but I
points.
think we got something where in previous years we got nothing. So
Yeah.
boom.
All right, so Mark has 0.5 points then. And
There it is.
Cool.
Brings us over to Matt.
All right.
Matthew said, number 1, there will be no delays on Sony first-party exclusives this year. I still believe that there are some games that were meant to come out in 2017 that did get delayed, but they were never publicly announced. Therefore, Matt gets the point.
Boom.
Number 2, Nintendo
Boom,
Switch.
headshot.
Matt said Nintendo Switch sells over half of the Wii U lifetime sales by the end of the year, which would have been half of 13.36 million, which was a number as of June 2016. So half of that would be 6 point something. Either way, Nintendo announced just the other day lifetime sales of the Switch 10 million, outpacing the Wii in its first year. Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
The Switch is now the fastest selling console of all time. Matt gets a second point.
In the U.S., though, it's only in the U.S., right? Not of all time. That statistic that came out?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Maybe.
I don't know. Either way, he still gets a point.
I don't know. I'm not down on the point whatsoever.
Number
Man,
3.
I'll tell you what, those are some 3 bold statements right
Yes,
there.
yeah,
There's
that's
3
pretty good.
bold predictions.
Get ready for this one. Number 3. Horizon Zero Dawn will become the fastest selling new first party PlayStation IP, outselling The Last of Us initially. The game will also chart on NPD despite coming out on the last day of February. It will chart again in March in the top 5. Try and unpack that real quick. So, it did not become the fastest selling new first party IP. Last of Us still holds that record?
Correct. I think they said that Horizon sold some similar numbers in June to the number I predicted there.
Right.
So it still sold very well.
Yeah.
But, and then I fucked up the NPD. So I figured that the NPD for February would include the whole month. It indeed does not.
It runs from like the...
It runs like the last day of February through March. So the last part of that is true. It did chart in the top 5 for March, but the February one you can just throw out because it doesn't apply.
Third of a point, 0.33.
All right.
I'll take it.
Take it.
Matt said, number 4, neither Final Fantasy VII Remaster Part 1 nor Kingdom Hearts 3 will see a release in the year 2017. You will learn the release date for both. This is where you fucked yourself. Final Fantasy VII in the spring of 2018 and Kingdom Hearts 3 in late fall 2018. Nay, said the man. Neither. We did not get the release. I don't know. What are you guys thinking? Because what I see here is a 3-part prediction. That neither of them get released. That the release date for 7 is spring of 18 and Kingdom Hearts 3 is fall of 18. Both of which were incorrect. I'm going with another 0.3 here.
Another 0.33.
0.33?
0.33.
Yeah.
And then to wrap out Matt's predictions, number 5, Death Stranding and The Last of Us Part 2 will be given release windows of fall 2018, which did not happen. Did not. What's your total, Ed? You got
2.66.
666666666. Akko.
Go.
Our freecheese.com's very own Nostradamus. Akko is notorious for, like, some years he swept it, like 5 for 5. Just like, how in the hell? What kind of wizardry? Let's see how he fared for 2017. Number 1, Soul Calibur 6 or a reboot is announced after Tekken 7 is released. Point for Akko. Soul Calibur 6.
It's funny because it's like kind of both.
I know.
Yeah.
Soul Calibur 6 slipping in there. Game Awards beginning of December, end of 2017. Number 2, God, I wish. Sony announces a new handheld. Did not happen.
Did not.
I thought, man, when he said that last year, and I remember reading that when he texted it to me, I was like, oh, that'd be good. This next one, so close. A new Mega Man X is announced. If he had just dropped the X, I say half point on that.
He said Mega Man X.
It's very specific.
Not to be a dick, but he said Mega Man X.
All right. Ben?
I mean, because he also said for Soul Calibur either a reboot or 6. Like, he specified one or the other. He did not.
It's fair.
With Mega Man.
All right. 0 point.
Sorry, Akko.
Number 4. Crossplay is becoming important. The first crossplay game between Xbox One and PS4 will be announced/released. So close.
I know.
He's right there. Like he's tapping into the right trend.
It happened.
Yeah.
But not the way it was supposed
Not the way
to.
he thinks.
I'll give him 0.5 though, because he did say like the rise of crossplay is becoming important. So,
But
and
it's
then
between PS4 and Xbox, right?
He specifically said that, but we got it between we got it between Xbox and
so
Switch
everything
and
else
PC
other than the
and-
PS4, you mean?
Pretty
Thank you,
much.
Jim Ryan.
But I mean, like, think of all the crossplay games you got this year though, like Minecraft, Rocket League. Yeah. I mean, like, it's happening.
All of them, those 2.
I mean, like Fortnite happened.
That's true. Well, that's more than
No, it's 2. I know it's 2 more than And the number 5, Akko said Banjo Goddamn Kazooie 3, which sadly also didn't.
No banjo.
I know.
All right. Akko has a 1.5.
Oh, Matt's still in the lead. Let's see if Ben can topple the crown. So, Ben, here's what you said.
Bring it on,
last
Ben.
Here we
year.
go.
Number 1, Shenmue 3 gets delayed. Did it get delayed?
It just
Oh, they never said anything.
It is never. They still just. I can't tell when they announced the release date.
I don't
Like,
know.
originally.
They officially set a release date.
Oh no, it did. Hold on,
I'm
I think
on
it
it.
did.
With that recent trailer.
I'm pretty sure it got delayed into
All right.
this year.
Hold on.
Yeah, I thought it was
Dude.
meant to be.
Why is it taking so slow, you two? You binging it? Huh?
I got this.
I just got a bad signal with that. Yeah.
No, okay. Yeah.
Wait,
okay.
Isn't that what? Oh, never mind.
Yep. Here
Yes,
we go.
yeah,
Here we
yeah,
go.
yeah.
Yep, yep.
In May 2017, Suzuki stated that Shenmue 3 would not be shown at E3. In June, he announced that the game had been delayed to the second half of 2018, stating,
He said the D
Way
word.
to go, Ben.
by utilizing... There you go. So Ben gets a point.
Yeah.
Shenmue 3 delayed.
Yes.
Number 2. Ben said Bloodborne 2 gets announced. We still don't know,
TBD,
you know?
TBD.
We
Yeah.
might.
TBD.
We might.
Stay tuned.
0 points. Number 3. Mario Party gets announced for Switch.
Nope.
You were close.
Swing and a
They made a
miss.
3DS one.
Swing and a miss.
They
though.
made a 3DS one.
Yeah, but
I know.
I didn't
Swing
even call that
and
a
a
3DS
miss.
one.
I know.
I'd call it that.
Number 4. The Switch reveals to have some sort of VR ability like the Gear VR.
Whoa,
Swing-
hold on, wait. How about that Street Fighter thing?
That's not VR.
Nah, no.
That's not VR.
Nope.
How dare you?
Nope.
So 0 points there. And number 5, Doom sees a standalone expansion similar to Wolfenstein: The Old Blood. Oh my God! If only,
Swing and miss.
only. See, you know what happened there? The one that you predicted that was a bad thing came true.
Yeah.
And the other things that were meant to be good did not come true because 2017 was a bag of shit.
It wasn't a
fun.
bag of shit.
It was
For that list, it was a bag of shit.
Yeah.
For the hopes and dreams of that list,
What are you doing?
2017.
Are you
Ben.
dabbing?
Celebrating.
Oh, you got it. All right. So how'd we shake out? What was the final score?
So Joe has a .91. If you want to round out the 1, go ahead. It's fine. Doesn't really matter. Mark, 0.5. I got a 2.66. Akko got a 1.5, bringing us to second, and Ben 1. So you got third then. I'm not rounding up.
I got
9.91.
fourth. I'm fine at fourth.
Mark, I'm sorry.
Just like BattleTech.
There it is. But hey, don't you worry.
If I can't be the best, I'll sure as hell be the worst.
It is not over
Nobody
yet.
say if you're not first, you're last.
Gotta go fast.
All right.
No doubt.
It is time
Oh shit.
to see which things will come true this year. We're gonna squeeze the crystal ball. We're gonna shake the rabbit's tail. We're gonna kiss the old woman's eye. Those are all things that you do when you're predicting the future, I think.
Yeah.
I just spit in my palm.
There you go.
So I want that pool in my backyard.
Yeah. Fortune teller time. 2018, we're going to go around the table, and we got some write-in answers from Akko. He, unlike you guys, did not survive MAGFest. Homie's got the Mag flu.
I can vouch for that. He
Shit.
did not sound or look good this morning at
Yeah.
all.
But he did text us some predictions for 2018. So I'll start us off again, and then we'll go clockwise. Is that clockwise?
It is now.
We'll go around.
It is.
We'll go
Like
clockwise.
Beyonce, we're going to the left.
I don't know what that means.
To the left.
And
Everything
then
you own.
we'll start with me.
Box to the
after,
left.
after Ben, I'll throw Akko's in there, and then we'll swing back around for part 2. So your 2018 predictions as determined by thefreecheese.com. Me, number 1. Virtual Console launches by March. Sorry. Virtual Console launches by the end of March. It features games from both console and handheld. By the end of the year, we'll see the release of at least one set of Joy-Con themed after a legacy platform.
Okay.
I like that.
I'm not going to put
That
this
makes
in
too
my...
much sense.
Yeah, I'm not going to put this in my caveat here, but I'm really hoping we get some GameCube Virtual Console announced, hopefully like fucking soon. And then the Joy-Con we get are ones that are actual like GameCube things, because I think that'll also work really well with Smash when it eventually comes. But Virtual Console by the end of March. I think
Okay.
it'd be a good thing, like by the 1-year anniversary, to kind of get a big ass software update to that thing, roll out Virtual Console, give me the thing, and then by the end of the year we start seeing like, I'd love some Super Famicom themed Joy-Con. It's like I love the color ones, right? Like I've got the neon yellow. I want to buy the red and blue ones at some point. I like it. They just announced the pink and green ones are coming like by the end of this month. I really want some.
I want that gray, dude.
Which ones do you want?
The
Famicom.
red, blue.
Oh.
The ones that launched, whatever you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Those-
they sell those separately.
Yeah. I just haven't bought them because they're
Oh.
$80. But
But you want ones that are, for your prediction though, it's...
oh yeah, for the prediction, I'm saying that like
Some
we'll
kind of
get
legacy theme.
some sort
Yeah,
of
yeah.
maybe it's an
Super-
N64 style, maybe it's whatever, but something styled after an old,
Okay.
like to tie in with Virtual Console. I think that's the next step as they start putting that shit out there.
All right.
Matt,
I'm going to go a little bit out of order.
all right.
I think I need to now. The online service for Switch is unveiled, but underwhelming, including no voice chat on console and only through the app. Virtual Console turns out not to be what we are traditionally used to either. It is not called Virtual Console and is more limited than what we are used to.
So you thinking like how they've been kind of rolling out those hamster things, the Neo Geo stuff, where they just kind of start dumping games on there?
I think it's going to be like a Netflix style, but I think it's only going to be a few games at a time.
What a grim,
I know.
very grim prediction.
Why else haven't they brought over the Virtual Console?
I'm not doubting
Because they're
it.
trying to not do that. That maybe was their original thing, and then they were like, God, if we do that, that would really suck. So let's make Joe happy.
I have zero faith in Nintendo's online service capability right now.
How do you know that's not what they've been working on, man?
I don't know, but Splatoon's still not playable with friends.
Yeah.
Still waiting. Anyway,
Well,
sorry to be grim,
The
but
one mode isn't.
Well, one way or the other, one of us is right. One of us just earned a point.
One shall stand. One
yeah, that was my
shall
number
fall.
4, but I felt it was appropriate to go right after you.
Well, mine was similar to Joe's, actually, but more specific. Atomic purple Joy-Cons.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Nice.
That's
That'd be
my-
cool.
That's my favorite color for Nintendo stuff.
I'd like that.
Is it like the GameCube purple?
No, it's like the clear purple.
Oh,
Like Game Boy Color.
okay. That's cool. All right, yeah.
I got a
I
game.
can get behind that.
Yeah.
Very good. I like that. Ben?
All right. So
PUBG vaulting?
Shenmue gets delayed. I have no faith in that team whatsoever this year that it's going to be released
Oh, my
2018.
God.
I have no faith whatsoever that it's coming out.
Fuck.
And you know what? I'm looking at this list now, and it's going to be the same thing in 2019 when we look back. It's like, you got a point. Shenmue. Not released.
I hope for your sake.
Number 2.
Wait.
Oh, round table. You're one at a time.
Oh, no, yeah. No, sorry.
I know,
yeah.
MAGFest. Akko. Akko's number 1. Sorry, I'm like spiking the mic really bad. Sorry, listener.
It's all right.
Thanks, Matt. Thanks for speaking for him.
I got headphones in nowadays. It's fine. It's fine.
Akko says, Soul Calibur 6 guest character to be from Nier Automata. If the game is announced for Switch, the guest character will be Marth.
I thought I was about to say Mario. It's like,
That's
okay.
wild.
Actually, I would be okay with either one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Throw coins at people.
I think that makes sense.
Dude, give them different kinds of
Ding.
hammers.
on,
Ding.
on PS4, you got 2B, and then if it's on Switch, then Marth. I think that'd be pretty dope.
What would Xbox be?
He did not specify.
Spawn.
But if we're going to put it out there, Arbiter. I don't know. I'm on a Halo kick. I don't know if you guys know about it.
It should be Conquer.
All right. Like a weird deformed
Battletoad.
Oh, lanky.
Battletoad.
Battletoad could work. All right, my number 2. Bringing this around for the second round. Tony Hawk puts his name on another video game this year. It is not as bad as the last time.
Like another Tony Hawk's Pro Skater? Or
I don't know if it's going to be that because I feel like that license with Activision's up, but
It's
I
gonna
don't.
be called Tony Hawk's Uphill Struggle.
Oof. But it's been what, like 3 years since 5 came out.
I thought that was 2016.
Nah,
No, I don't know.
I don't think it was. Maybe it was. Who
I don't
fuck
know.
knows? It was bad.
Maybe it's better we forgot about it.
Yeah.
But I think this is the year. I think everyone's been clamoring for a Skate 4. That still might be on the way. Who knows?
Downhill Jam was the last one in my head for some reason.
So we will see about that. Matt, number 2.
Final Fantasy makes a big splash this year. Final Fantasy VII Remake is specifically shown off again at E3. The other show at only E3. Well, no, sorry. It's first shown off again at E3, not before.
All right.
And Part 1 is dated for holiday of this year.
Nice. I'm okay with that.
But
You think?
also,
jeez.
Final Fantasy in general.
Right, a goddamn novel.
Final Fantasy 15 is announced for Switch and comes out in summer 2018.
Okay.
Ooh. Got yourself a little Final Fantasy prediction there.
Told you, it's a big splash.
All right. You feel confident in this Final Fantasy 7 Part 1 even after Square was like, "Hey, that company we're working with fucked it up. We're gonna pull it back in here and start from scratch." And you think it's coming out this year?
Yeah.
All right.
Part 1. Remember, this is the 4-part saga or whatever.
I know.
It's 1.
I gotta finish that game by the end of the year then, I guess. All right. Number 2.
Raziel makes a comeback.
Who?
Raziel.
Legacy of Kain.
Legacy of Kain series, Soul Reaver. I don't care how, just some way. It's whether it's a port or an HD thing like the Insane trilogy. Not like a couple games in a bundle, but like just a resurgence.
Who developed that?
Crystal Dynamics.
Crystal Dynamics.
So after Tomb Raider that they've been working on, it'd be cool to see them touch another series.
Is Tomb Raider Crystal like the
Yeah.
Tomb Raider
Yep.
now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Still
thought it
done.
was like
Square started publishing them, but it's still same developer.
still like OG Crystal Dynamics.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, no doubt. I
So-
don't know. For some reason, I thought there was like a falling out with them, and then like the company split.
There's probably members that
Yeah.
left and then it got new
Oh, I'm sure
ones,
it's not
but-
all the original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be happy when they announce that Legacy of Kain is coming back as a fucking MOBA or a skin for Dota?
I
It's
don't
not gonna be a
why
skin for
I don't
Dota.
I'm just saying.
Don't let him.
He said as long as I just want it to come back. I'll be
Okay,
happy.
by comeback I mean like it's
I know.
its own game, whether it's a Soul Reaver game or it's a Legacy. I mean, they're both Legacy of Kain, but
Yeah, in that.
Blood Omen was the other one.
Okay.
Whether it's Blood Omen or Soul Reaver or something,
I like it.
Legacy of Kain series.
I like it.
It's one Raziel in it.
Ben, number 2.
A new Donkey Kong game is announced for Switch.
Yeah, dude.
I know it's not going to come out. I know there's one in the making after Tropical Freeze.
I would say that's a safe bet.
So wait,
Yeah.
you think it? At your prediction, you're saying a new Donkey Kong is out or announced?
No, not out. Announced.
Announced.
Just announced.
And
New
just
Donkey
any
Kong
Donkey
is
Kong
announced.
game.
I'm not being
A
specific.
Donkey Kong game for Switch is announced.
Yes.
Period. All right.
Alright.
Yeah.
So even if it's like a Mario versus Donkey Kong like thing.
No,
Diddy Kong
not
Racing.
I know what he's.
Okay.
I'm talking
Something
not,
starring
not,
Donk.
Yeah, not Diddy Kong Racing, not
just like a
Alright.
actual
Donkey Kong Raving
platformer,
Rabbids. Strictly
OG
Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
similar to
game.
like Tropical Freeze or
Yeah.
something. Okay, just
Yeah.
listeners
Or
just so they're
64 too.
specified.
Yeah.
Ooh, banana.
Number 2 for Akko, Banjo Kazooie 3, for real this year.
For realsies.
Yeah,
That's actually pretty safe after last year.
I think so.
Yeah.
Rare will have. Although I don't think it'll be Rare. I think they'll hand it
No,
off
they're
to
gonna be too
somebody
busy with Sea of Thieves.
Sea of
Yeah.
Thieves.
else. Yeah. All right. Number 3, round 3. Konami
Oh shit!
announces
Oh.
a new Castlevania video game.
Okay, I'm so glad you said that. All right. My list is complete.
What Joe said.
Okay.
This is it, man. 2018's Year of Dreams. Shit's about to get fucked up.
How many times have you said this year was Year of Dreams?
Every year. They're all years of dreams. This is the one, though. This is the one. Matt, number 3.
Death Stranding is closer than we think. It gets a release window of fall/winter 2019.
I almost wrote.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
I almost
Okay.
wrote that same exact.
I mean, we all think this is 2021 game.
I thought you were
I
gonna say
don't. I think
2018.
it's it's next year.
Yeah.
I agree with
It
that.
seems like it's a lot, like process-wise, looks like it's come a long way.
Seeing where it was
Yeah.
at Game Awards, it's like, all right,
If
something.
they're showing off that much, I feel like they're pretty confident in their progress, their cycle.
Mark, number 3.
Platinum Games will be successful as a self-publisher and opens a gateway to collaborating with more indie devs.
Yeah, dude.
No doubt.
Yeah,
Who was the studio? I missed it.
Platinum.
Oh, All right.
I like that.
Due to near success.
Yeah. I'd love to see Platinum start doing some cool shit.
They've been wanting to talk about it. They want to self-publish their own IP.
Yeah. Ben, number 3.
So, when we were talking about footage and whatnot, or just, do we have to specifically say, like, when the game's, like, hey, this game is going to get announced E3?
You can do whatever
It's your
you want.
prediction.
Okay.
It could be at any point in this year. If you think it'll be E3, you can say it.
Resident Evil 2 Remake gets shown off this year with an announcement. The Resident Evil 2 Remake thing.
Yeah.
We're getting footage this year, and I'm gonna go balls deep, and it's gonna have a release date of spring 2019.
Spring 2019.
Yeah.
So we see
Wait, whoa. When did Resident Evil 7 come out?
January last year.
Yeah, I'll keep it. Spring.
All right.
2019.
All right. Spring 2019.
Okay.
Footage shown. Release
This
date.
year.
Spring 20. All right.
To go a little out
The
of
Resident
order.
Evil 2 Remake, not Resident Evil 7 2.
Yeah. All right. Akko, number 3. An exclusive Souls-like game for Switch. In the same vein how Bloodborne is for PlayStation.
If they just announce that tomorrow, I will legit go to Target and buy a Switch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something. He
Yeah.
doesn't say that it's from,
Oh, okay.
But just an equivalent.
but
So
he
just
says an exclusive Souls-like
competitor.
game for Switch.
Okay.
My assumption is he means from, but I don't know. Either way, a Souls-like game exclusive for Switch, the way that Bloodborne is for PlayStation.
Okay.
Number 4. For me, Sega releases a follow-up to Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed.
I like that one.
Sumo Digital is
I like
going to be
that one.
back on the market now that Crackdown 3 is about to ship. Roll it out, man. That game still does really well PC-wise on sale.
Oh, yeah. Danica Patrick.
I mean, obviously.
I gotta play that.
And you've never played that?
What, All Stars Racing?
Yeah.
No, I've never played it.
I still make the bold statement that's better than Mario Kart.
No, I
You know-
didn't until like a few weeks ago. Don't feel that bad.
What?
Dude.
I was talking to someone at MAGFest, and they said the same thing.
Dude,
They were like, it's
seriously.
an actual better game than
It
Mario
is.
Kart, like, I guess, mechanics-wise or whatever, or
No.
maybe gameplay-wise.
Dude,
And you
just-
can,
yeah.
you can fucking drive a forklift.
I know. Oh, I know that.
Yeah.
I know that.
It's really good.
Okay.
We need to play that soon.
Yes.
Matt, number 4.
Resident Evil 2 Remake
Oh, here we go.
is finally shown in January.
That's right now.
Correct. It will come out this year,
Oh, okay.
and there will be a Switch version as well.
All right.
Ooh.
Going head-to-head on a prediction here. I like this.
So what if... So this wouldn't count then. You wouldn't get the point if it was a port of 2 coming to Switch instead of the remake.
No, it's going to be... It might not be to the same fidelity as like the PS4 version, but the
But they're
remake
bringing it,
of
yeah.
2 is
Okay.
coming to Switch.
Okay.
Yes.
So there'd be like a half point or something or whatever.
You know I love my half points, but no, I'm committing to the remake of Switch.
All right.
Mark, number 4.
Phantasy Star Online 2.
There it is.
Officially in US on Switch.
This year.
Yeah, before I would be, like PlayStation or something, but because the Switch is now fresh, I think they want to bring in new players.
Yeah.
And Japan has that one.
Yeah.
Or something is going on over there.
Yeah.
I think that would be a good time for us to start as well.
Yeah, I agree. I might even jump in. Ben, number 4.
Konami announces a Silent Hill game.
Yes.
I'm just leaving it at that. Especially after I've been reading on the Silent Hill forums, subreddit. Okay, Konami sucks. We know that. They're like not as EA bad, but they're bad. And I really do think that this year they're going to start not fully rewinding, but looking back, seeing like all the horror games we got in 2017 and all the hype for them and whatnot.
It's a good start.
Yeah.
They
And all the because I had no clue there was Castlevania and Silent Hill nods
Yeah.
in that game.
I should have made a Goemon prediction.
I know. I mean, dude, Konami's made a lot of money in the last few years with all their other weird side projects. Time to invest some of that
I know. Hey, a company can always be cool again. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
I mean-
they can have their rough times,
Remember when everybody didn't like McDonald's? Now, dude, McNuggets are great. I don't know. Akko, number 4. Super Mario Odyssey DLC will contain Spooky Haunted World. He does not clarify Luigi's Mansion, but I'm hoping
I think he
means
wants booze.
Yeah, because there were no booze in
What?
in Mario Odyssey. Yeah.
Spoilers.
7 out of 10 reviews for me so far on Mario Odyssey.
I know.
What's your Steam gameplay counter on that game?
Oh, Mario Odyssey?
Yeah, 0.
0.
All right, number 5. Do you guys do the big ones for last?
No, I had to go a little out of order.
I decided to go not necessarily. It's kind of big, but it's more interesting than big.
Mine is it's kind of it doesn't tie into
I don't
my
think
last
mine's-
prediction, but it's on the same level as
I don't think
Impossibility.
it's big. I think mine might be odd.
Okay.
All right, let's find out. Number 5. I believe that after 10 years, Nintendo will revive the Wars series and give it the Fire Emblem treatment.
The what series?
Wars. Remember Famicom Wars,
Advance
Advance Wars,
Wars.
the ones we know
Oh,
really well. But I think
okay.
that is making a return exclusive to the Nintendo 3DS.
What?
All right.
I like that prediction up until that.
Strength.
I know, me
Strength.
too.
Okay.
Me too.
Respect.
I honestly, I really hope it's for Switch, but I feel like they're gonna do something to keep 3DS alive.
That would do it.
Do you guys have any 3DS related stuff for number 5?
No.
No.
All right.
Honestly, I don't.
So
Okay.
I also believe that there's something else coming to 3DS this year. I think we're getting something. I think that maybe it's the same way that Samus Returns was a surprise remake of Metroid 2. Maybe we get a Link's Awakening remake. Maybe we get I think they're going to do something else big exclusive on 3DS to keep that system alive in 2018. But yeah, I can see the Advance Wars series or the Wars series being revived and
Interesting.
Okay.
there you have it. Matt, number 5.
I think we're going to see some kind of siphon filter game this year.
Yeah, I'd be all right with that.
Come on, guys.
Siphon Fitulu.
But wait, who's making it?
I don't know.
You think that's why Days Gone has been so fucked up? Because Ben's secretly been working on Siphon Filter? We really believe in this new project, Days Gone. By the way, our whole team was working on this instead.
Will the new Siphon Filter run off of the most recent Bubsy game engine?
Ooh, I hope not. Yeah, when's the last Siphon Filter? Like
What was that, PS2?
PSP, I think. Logan Shadow. Something like that.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Definitely been a while.
My guess is, I think it's probably been 10
And
years.
it's
I
one
bet you
to throw
2008.
this out there. Like, it does not have to be a new game. It can be like a collection or a
Okay.
remaster. It's of some kind.
I can see that happening.
Was it?
That'd be cool to have one for PS4 or something.
I just like saying that
Like a
name.
Siphon
Logan
Filter
Gabe.
collection.
Was that his name? Logan Gabe? Something like that?
I don't know. I only fucked
I
with
might
the
be
first
a
one.
might be a fucking idiot.
I think
saying
it's
that.
Gabe Logan.
Gabe Logan. I was close.
I was off by a year. I said the last one was Logan Shadow in 2008. It was actually 2007
Damn.
when the PlayStation
Been a
Portable.
I think we're getting a siphon filter game of some
Alright.
kind.
Okay.
I
Respect.
like it. Mark, number 5.
So this is more of a free cheese thing. Blasphemous. It's a video game. You'll be
Yeah.
You'll be familiar with it if you're not.
It
It will
looks
be
awesome.
one of our Game of the Year contenders for 2018. Like, final Game of the Year.
In the top 5.
In the free cheese top 5.
Assuming it comes out this year.
In the free cheese top 5 is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Respect.
Oh, fuck. You're right.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You get a point right now. I'm giving you this fucking point right now, dude. Holy Slayer. This is fucking... I forgot about this game.
Are you just
yeah, I
looking at
remember this
images
game.
or are you watching the trailer? Because
No, I remember this game.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
All right. So, wait. When people search for that, they also search for Slayer game, which now I need to see. Yeah, dude.
Sign me up.
Bing that real quick.
They misspelled Slain for Slayer.
Ooh. I like that one. Ben, number 5.
Sega launches another mini console because they have that deal with Retrobit now,
Oh, yeah.
who makes all of the whatever.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you guys are aware, they currently have it with At Games.
Yeah, and that At Games one. Yeah,
I can always bring it over. You know, we can fire it up on the old TV.
Now, I've still got that image you sent to me burned into my fucking retinas forever of just that terrible sound emulation.
Oh, yeah.
Rough.
But yeah, I think they're going to... I'm not saying it's specifically be a Sega Genesis one, but I think they're going to do another run of it, especially since Nintendo is making gang bucks on their whatever.
I'd be okay with that. I'd be more than okay with that.
I want that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a Sega Saturn. Remake the fucking Nomad, man. Whew. All right, Akko's going to bring us home with number 5. Devil May Cry 5 releases at the end of the year.
I thought Devil May 5 Cry already came out.
Nah.
No?
That's that one that was leaked
Oh, okay.
by the end of last year. It leaked pretty hard, but
yeah. Take it.
Yeah. There you have it. Your predictions for 2018. We'd love to hear what your predictions are, too. If you want to email us, podcast@thefreecheese.com, or you can leave comments. We're going to have a big old 2018 predictions article on the website here following the release of this podcast. I feel good.
I feel good about my list.
I think as a publication, we need to just make a declarative statement. A group prediction, if you will. Region free means Mother 3.
This 2018 is the year of Mother 3.
Yep.
I am convinced.
Yep. Did you guys have any side predictions you didn't throw out there? I got a couple that didn't make the...
Well, I just mentioned my regrettable Goemon
prediction. Some sort of... That'd be good.
That's been dead for a while.
I don't think we hear...
I think 3DS was... No, regular DS was the last game.
Oh, really?
In, like, Japan or something.
I don't think we hear anything about PlayStation 5 this year.
Oh, I was the opposite. I said realistic rumors of PlayStation 5 with the project.
Rumors, yeah. Nothing official.
Oh, okay.
See, that was on my list originally, and I was like, you know what? No.
Yeah. But I think we start to maybe hear, like, dev kit stuff maybe by like, the end of the year.
Leaked dev kit images.
But
I was going to say, is it Studio Japan? I was going to say that they were going to finally squash the whole meme about them taking 7 years to make a game.
Oh, the Ueda stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd be okay with that.
Since, I feel like PS4 would be here for a bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think it should stay that way too, honestly.
I almost made another Studio Japan one, Patapon 4. In the wake of that remaster, I'd love to see a Patapon 4, but I don't know if Patapon... The reason I didn't do it is I don't think Patapon makes sense anymore. As much as I love that series, it to me is something you play with headphones and whatever, and for them to put it out on PS4 and require headphones just seems like a weird...
What happened to Jet Moto?
You're absolutely right.
That's a good question. Jet Moto PSVR.
We need more of that.
Now.
You know what? Honestly,
I keep staring at Mountain Dew and I'm like, Jet Moto.
Dude. Nintendo, Wave Race. Put it, or just give me fucking Virtual Console GameCube. Put out Wave Race Blue Storm.
A Wave Race on the Switch would be dude.
I know. Nintendo is gonna fuck shit up this year. I also thought.
I'm glad I'm not had the grim future over here.
Yeah.
Can't wait till
everything's all happy and smiles.
Can't wait till
over
this
here.
direct and just see how we feel.
I want to talk about the direct in a sec. I said that another one I had was that Yacht Club Games is gonna tease their next project.
Who are they?
Shovel Knight.
Okay.
But I don't think their next project has anything to do with Shovel Knight.
Oh, okay.
I feel.
I agree with that.
I can see them still milking the King Knight stuff before doing anything.
I think King Knight.
They have to put it out first.
I think King Knight comes out beginning of this year, and they promote it and they push it, but I think they're ready to move on. That game was meant to be one game with a couple little tiny updates that turned into a now 4-year thing. They released a game a year, I think. 2014 was Shovel Knight. Fall of 15 was Plague Knight. Spring of 17 was Spectre, and now we get King Knight this year. It's a long tail on that game.
They're about overdue for something a little fresh.
And they had weird things last year pop up with they were hiring 3D artists and stuff. I don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was gonna say originally, it's not coming. Shenmue HD.
Ooh.
I was like, no, it's
I
that's
can
not
see a
coming.
collection
Isn't that in the
coming
making,
before,
though?
They're saying the main reason why they can't do it is because of licensing. There was a lot of stuff in like Shenmue 1 when it was like whether it was certain shops they used or it wasn't in the American version, but in the Japanese version, the like the vending machines were all Coca-Cola.
That was like that was some of the problem I think with Earthbound, wasn't it? Where
for the longest time.
for like the music stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Because didn't they sample a lot of music?
I sampled a lot of shit from Beatles and
Yeah.
the other one I said that I almost put this one in there, but I swapped it out for something else last minute, was that I think Injustice 2 continues. I think it becomes a platform. Same way that like Street Fighters kind of continue with like Season 1, Season 2. I think Injustice 2 gets its next
or like
wave.
Rainbow Six, Year 1, Year 2, Year 3.
Yeah, like I think
Operators.
Injustice 2 starts getting some new stages this year. I think that next year we probably do see another Mortal Kombat in 2019, right? Would that be right?
That seems right.
I don't know.
We're 2 years away.
I feel like they're going to focus more on Injustice now.
I know, because like
I don't
now,
know. Mortal Kombat brings people like me to the table.
Mortal
again.
Kombat's already been
But
already in the process.
Yeah?
yeah, but Injustice like
I want
also
to be more successful, though.
Injustice like really this time around more than ever like bumped them up in the like esport in the like in the fighting game tournament.
Yeah.
FGC.
Thank you, fighting game community.
See, I had some other stuff. I was thinking Bethesda would keep showing their love with Switch and re-release Prey on Switch to boost sales numbers of that game and just to bring something else over that's unique. And I was about to say something real dumb. I don't think it's going to pan out though. I said Call of Duty is going to have a major resurgence this year. Treyarch, I think, is up at bat, which is probably the most respected of the three developers.
It's my
in that
favorite
game.
one out of all of them.
So I think they're going to show off a new game that's not Black Ops, and it's going to have some real major buzz off the first trailer that the last three have not had.
Yeah.
So
The last three were World War II,
Black Ops 3, and Infinite Warfare.
Black Ops 3, really? I thought it was Advanced Warfare, too.
Black Ops 3 is after Advanced. So it's three developers: Sledgehammer, Treyarch, and the Infinity Ward.
Yeah.
So
Infinity Ward did World War II.
yes, so it's Treyarch's turn.
Okay.
Or was it Sledgehammer did World War II? I
thought it was Sledgehammer.
I thought Infinity Ward did Infinite. Sledgehammer did World War II, and now it's Treyarch's turn again.
Okay.
So
I didn't know about Sledgehammer. I knew about the other two.
yeah, Sledgehammer, their first game was Advanced Warfare, the Kevin Spacey one.
Right.
Which I loved.
I didn't mind it. But yeah, I think they're gonna do something a little bit different. It's gonna look familiar, but I think it's gonna be different enough to start swaying the opinion. Because I don't think we're gonna see a Battlefield game this year.
I was going to another
You don't think
one-
we get Bad Company?
That's what I was going to predict originally, another Bad Company game, but I don't. If it is coming, I don't think it'll come out or even get wind of it, an official wind this year. Because we got that rumor, like a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, wasn't long ago.
So
I know they announced Battlefield 4 like late into the cycle, but or N1, but I don't know how it's. I don't know if DICE can keep on schedule like they have been in good graces.
So this podcast, January 8th, the big old rumor that in the next 3 days we're going to see a Nintendo Direct.
And
huge rumor.
Like
If
an
it's-
announcement or an actual direct.
So usually
A
they
date for the direct.
Well,
right?
no, the rumor is that the Direct is going to be on the 11th.
Yeah.
And usually the announcements of those happen like a day or two before.
Oh, I don't know anything about that.
Jesus.
Well, usually, generally speaking, if they do a Direct
Yeah.
on a Thursday, we know about it like that Tuesday. They're like,
Okay,
hey,
yeah.
tune in this Thursday for a Direct.
Right.
So the rumor is that it is the 11th. I don't know where that started, but it's just the number that's been floating around.
and today's the 8th.
So,
No,
with
today's
that-
the 7th.
well, the podcast 8th.
I'm an idiot. I can't read.
With that, what do you think we get, if at all?
Other than Mother 3,
Yeah, because hopefully this time next week we're talking about the
People
wake
have
of
been-
the Direct.
Yeah, a lot of outlets have been building it up like it's going to be like this spectacular thing.
I
Like
guess
it's,
what makes sense is the first one of the year, right?
like it's one
Yeah.
of the more important directs out of the year than
Because we
comparable
really
to
don't know a
others.
lot about Switch in 2018. We know Yoshi, we know Kirby.
it's probably going to be the year where like they probably set out like a here's what we have planned type thing, and maybe sprinkling some nice game treatment in there as well.
I think you get the online infrastructure. You need to nail that down.
They got to do that because
Yeah.
that's got to hit before March, right?
Yeah.
I think you see some footage of Metroid Prime. Well, it might not be like actual like gameplay demos of it, but I think you see something a little bit more than a logo for Metroid Prime and Pokemon.
I don't think we even see a
You
logo.
think we get Pokemon?
Well, if it's due 2018, we gotta start seeing
Is
it
it
now, right?
really?
I don't think they'll show anything from Metroid. They'll probably mention Metroid. I don't think they'll show anything.
I hope they do though.
It could be a TV trailer. I just
dude,
want to see.
I feel like they're saving it for
Samus.
E3.
You know what I really
I
want
want to
though?
see Samus.
No,
though.
you know what I want? Yeah, I want to see Samus. I want them to show a little bit of Metroid Prime 4. It could even be a story trailer, like just CG story, like, hey, here's where we're taking it. And then right at the end of that, you cut to Bill Trennan, and he's like, wow, isn't that great? We're so excited for Metroid Prime 4. In the meantime, Metroid Prime Trilogy on your Switch today, after the Direct. Fucking
Shadow drop.
So this doesn't count as our prediction.
No. This is
Okay.
just us
We're
bullshitting.
speculating.
I'm just excited.
I think we'll make actual. Well, if we have
we
enough
won't.
heads up, yeah.
For me, like we don't know this is a real thing, but I feel like on an episode where we're talking about guessing and predicting it.
I'm guessing Smash. Something
Announced right now?
No, just something. Whether it's a port from the previous or something. I just feel like some kind of tease, something. It's going to be mentioned.
I think
somewhere.
Smash is E3 with F-Zero.
I think we get Smash this year. But
I agree.
I don't know that.
I think that's your big E3.
Yeah.
It could be a teaser and then like full gameplay shit for E3
or whatever.
Yeah.
But I think that's your E3 game.
Because something's telling me that like I don't know. I feel like Metroid has like a bigger want right now than Smash.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I
It's
agree.
right there, it's like
Oh.
people have been hungry for that.
I think whatever the weird 3DS thing is that I predicted earlier, I think that happens right now. I think that this Direct they show like also Direct or also 3DS. Maybe that is still another E3 surprise.
I think that's an E3 treat. Because remember,
Yeah.
the Metroid thing wasn't even the
Yeah, we
actual
didn't think
Direct.
about it.
It was the Treehouse thing.
Yeah, that
we
was weird.
happened to still stay tuned
That was
for,
weird.
and we
Yeah.
saw it.
That was weird.
And that wasn't even the first thing at Treehouse. The first thing at Treehouse was Mario.
Yeah, they
It
started
was Mario,
they were
and we
playing
watched the
Mario.
extended gameplay,
Yeah.
and we were about to start our
We were about to start recording
our direct
shit.
podcast, and then Samus came on. You're like, whoa.
I'm still sticking to my gun. Does not count as part of my prediction, but I really at least hope that they're going to announce a Mario or Donkey Kong something during the Direct.
Do you think we learned Retro's game during this Direct?
Yes.
Which dude, how did we?
You gotta
lose
have
this
something
Donkey
new.
Kong?
So everything we were talking about showing is stuff we've seen. You gotta announce something new.
If they do, yeah,
I think it's gonna be a Retro's tease.
I feel like it'd be a new IP
A new IP in general,
with retro. I feel like it'd
no doubt.
do something new.
Fuck.
I think they can pull that off. I mean, they tried it with ARMS, right?
Yeah.
So
Who do you think's making Metroid Prime 4?
a new, young, and up-and-coming team.
I can definitely see.
Do you think it's internal, like another branch?
No, I don't think it's going to be internal.
It doesn't have to be internal. I mean, you can look at Sony and see how well second parties work for them.
Yeah, but Nintendo has a lot
Bandai
of people.
Namco makes sense.
That's one I keep thinking of
I
too.
could honestly, for some reason, Sega came to mind.
Sega making a Metroid game?
Mm-hmm.
That's ballsy.
Capcom did.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'm not doubting it. I'm
Yeah.
liking that.
Just that or
Who on Sega has the chops to make a first-person shooter though?
They made that one first-person shooter with the robots, and apparently it's a cult hit.
Valkyria
they've
Chronicle?
done,
Wait,
no.
they've done Condemned.
They did Condemn.
Oh,
That's
did
not
they
really a
do-
shooter, though. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's still like a first.
Now
Here's
person.
Metroid Prime 4
Yeah.
first person.
Uh-oh.
Everyone's assuming that.
I think a Prime and I think first person right
I
away.
do too, but I mean,
I think I'm a little disappointed if it's not first person.
yeah. No, dude, I'm telling you, like, I'm loving playing Halo, but it really just makes me want to play Metroid.
You had the freedom to do whatever you wanted with that logo, right?
Yeah.
Why put Prime if it's not a first person shooter?
Yeah, no, I was just throwing that out there. But I agree. Oof.
I
You
can't
think-
wait until next week, and then when we record the episode, I'll be like, wow.
Nothing
there
happened.
wasn't even a Direct.
Yeah.
Wow, Matt was right about that
What a
online
block
thing.
of shit that was.
I
Fuck
fucking
the
hope.
fact there's no virtual console. God damn it.
It's only Atomic Blue Joy-Cons. Damn it.
Time will tell. That was good. You know what? That was only 2 hours, but it feels like we recorded for a really long time. Am I right? Am I wrong?
It does feel long.
I mean, we usually go 2 hours, period.
I
And
know, but it
is-
feels a lot longer than 2 hours. Maybe it's just because we haven't recorded in a bit with all the holiday stuff.
Maybe.
And
it was a heavy podcast too. A lot of discussion. I like that.
A lot of detail.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking mullet. Just can't. I love it. That's you shouldn't get rid of it.
You
Prediction-
think I want to get rid of it?
I don't.
You can hide it.
I don't know why, but
Dude, I think that's even worse than a mullet is someone attempting to hide a mullet.
I don't know.
Oh, man.
Last thing I saw at the hotel, fell asleep watching King of the Hill, and it kind of the middle of the episode woke me up for a second, and I fell back to sleep, just like with a smile on my face, because like I wasn't sure if it was King of the Hill until I looked at the TV, but it was Dale telling a story, like he wanted to make like a children's book, I think, or something, or he had just had an idea for one, or a movie, or I don't know what it was, but it was like a family of bullets, and like one was being like the baby bullet was being like sung to sleep by like the mama or dada bullet or something, and he was like singing the song and everything, and then it just shows Hank, and he's just like, it's a little bit stupid. like giving a critique, like I don't know, I just thought of that just now.
Best show in all the land.
I love the King of the Hill, man.
Well, that's going to do it for episode 230 of the Free Cheese Podcast. TheFreeCheese.com is our website with all of our content. 2018 is going to be fun. Regardless of what happens. Whether we're all right or we're all wrong.
It's going to be a wild ride.
New year, new cheese.
It's true.
Hella new cheese.
Well, some of us are bound to be right. I mean, some predictions are like exact opposite of each other.
You're right. And region free does, in fact, mean Mother 3. So I'm glad you pointed that out. Thank you.
He's not wrong.
Yeah.
My man is not wrong.
That is it. We're all on Twitter. The Free Cheese is at Some Free Cheese. Mark is at Og_Mental. Matt is at MattyIce131. Ben is at SevBenz. I am at The Free Cheese. Podcast at TheFreeCheese.com is where you want to be if you want to be sending emails. Hopefully we get a Nintendo Direct. Hopefully we get some cool things this year. That's it. Here's to 2018. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Ben. Thank you, listener, for listening. We'll see you next week. Same time. Same podcast feed. Just, you don't have to change anything. It's already going to show up.
We'll be there for you.